There we go. Got the last strap on. So, alrighty guys, welcome back to the GMG truck shop. And we have just got ourselves some new furniture for the shop. Got ourselves a new fridge. It's going to be nice. Has some nice elements on the back. Going to work out good. Also got myself a Recaro seat. So this is a Recaro office seat. So for at least when we're working in the not the office, but the shop anyway, it's gonna have this so we can roll around, and that'll be kind of nice. And also got a nice couch that I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this yet, but it was kind of a bundle deal. Got a discount on it because basically the chair is free. So I was like, that's kind of how that works. So 800 for the couch and the fridge, and then got the seat, which is normally 120 for free. So for me, that's pretty good savings. So kind of like that. So anyways, let's head on in to the shop. What we got going on today is two Ford Lightnings. Exactly. And they might not be what you're thinking they are. So we're going to get to the shop and get our furniture in, and we will show you what's going on. If you like the GMG Truck Shop content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Helps the channel out a whole lot. And plus also, if you like the GMG Truck Shop, you can also get the GMG Truck Shop merch as well. But anyways, let's head on to the shop here. And also, snow has come and gone, so it's still a bit chilly, but snow is out of the area and not coming back anytime soon, it doesn't seem like. We got the new Whataburger going in, just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the shop. So looking forward to being able to get some of their burgers and fries and some of that spicy ketchup. Definitely looking forward to that. Gonna pull in right here, you can kind of see what trucks we got going on there. We'll pull up right over here for a second, and we'll get our furniture unloaded. Yep, there you go. It's a little bit off. There we go. Whew. Thanks, Hank. Alrighty, guys. So, trying out my new chair because I can roll around the shop now with it. But anyway, so taking a look at what we got going on today. Pardon my voice, got a little bit of a sinus crud going on. What we got is two Ford Lightnings. Hop off of my chair here. We got the new Ford Lightning Electric. Not super thrilled about this vehicle, but luckily we're doing mostly just exterior work on this, so won't mind doing that. But this, very excited to work on the Ford Lightning, the original. Boy, this thing looks beautiful, and can't wait to get to work on it. So let me go ahead and pull out the Lightning here, the electric. There we go. Get this thing out of there, and we'll pull this up over here and we'll show you what we got going on. Currently he's got a problem with the screens. Had one of those digital updates so the screens don't turn on, so woohoo for that one, I guess. Go ahead and get the lift, bringing this truck down, and we'll get you to what we're doing. Basically, on this particular truck, all we're doing is upgrade on the paint. So get this thing pulled over back there and start working on that. But let's bring over the toolbox here and show you what we got going on here. Alright, so what we got going on the electric truck is he's already got the dual E-motor extended range, so we don't have to do anything with that. You can see the different options on that. It's pretty interesting. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting on the trimmer tires, so getting these from a Ford F-150, getting those slapped on there. We're also going to be putting on a off-road kit for them as well, so that's going to be brand new bumper with lights, as well as roll bar, also with lights, and then of course we also got the new off-road bumper on there as well. So we're going to put that on there for him. Now we can't test drive this vehicle through the mud because obviously with the electric battery, any mud gets in there, this thing goes kaboom. So we can't test drive it on a test track. It would be pretty interesting, but I don't have enough money to replace this guy's very expensive electric vehicle. So we're not going to be testing driving it, although with the off-road kit I would like to be able to have a chance to do that. But we'll have to find a cheap or wrecked one at some point and see what we can do in future. Now the other thing that we're going to be doing is he wants a brand new paint scheme on this because he's going to get this to match his other Ford Lightning. So he wants the race red. I think he's wanting more of a gloss. I don't remember, excuse my voice, having some issues with my throat there. But I think he's wanting this right here, the nice gloss. That's going to be able to match his other Ford Lightning. By the way, doesn't this thing sound great? Great sounding engine. Love it. Alright, so let's get into here and show you what we got customization-wise on this. So what he has in here is a supercharged V8. Now, he is going to be working on getting a V8 tuned, and that thing's going to really free up the transmission, give him a lot of power, so that's going to be pretty neat, all things considered. So what he wants done on this is the main color, switching it over to the red, one of the stock colors, and then we're going to be switching to the black alloy wheels, and we're going to be putting those on there, and that's a mean looking little truck, so not really a whole lot that we're doing to this thing, but once it matches up with the other guys' Lightning, it's going to be a nice pair to be able to take a look at. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go and roll this, get into the interior here, pretty nice interior all things considered. We're going to roll this thing on back, make sure we don't hit the wall or anything, and put this into the booth. Hank's going to start working on getting this thing painted, and we'll get the wheels switched out a little bit later here. So get this thing into the paint booth area, and we'll let Hank start working on that while I start switching the bumpers and stuff on the other Lightning for the off-road package. So one thing before we get started, we got this truck. I was going to make this my daily, do some upgrades and stuff. Ends up that another customer, he wants this very body style of truck. He wants this thing. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to be getting him this truck. We're going to customize it the way he wants. We'll do that in another video. And then I got myself this truck over here, used. So updated model, obviously. I honestly think that I'm going to like this particular truck here better. But we're going to customize this truck. We're going to get a brand new work bed. Oh, not a work bed, but going to take the work bed off, put a regular truck bed on the back. So get that all taken care of. Update the wheels, etc. And I think this is going to be a really nice daily truck for me to drive. But yeah, it's one of those weird things. It's like I was testing this one out, getting some parts and stuff. A little bit flip-floppy there, I know, but just one of those things. Customer wanted that. I was like, okay, we can work a deal with you on that one. And then this came along, got this for $15,000, and I think I'm gonna like it a lot more. And the engine, brand new engine, so no replacement having to be done on that. So that's kind of nice. Let's get to work on the Lightning here and get this stuff upgraded. So put this on the lift here. Luckily, you just leave the battery on all day and all night, and well, you don't want to do that because you won't have anything to drive with in the morning. But we'll get this on here, and we'll turn it off after this just so we're not running power. And we'll get this thing lifted up and start working on some new body panels. Yeehaw! Alrighty guys, so there we go. We got the Ford Lightning. Got the brand new wheels put on, brand new bumper, and also got the rear bumper done as well. Plus we got the head rack or roll bars in the back with the lights. So let's take a look here. Get the lights turned on. Hop out for a second. It doesn't look half bad, that's for sure. Looks pretty good with all the lights. I like it. And then we also got the all the lights in the back bumper there as well. So it looks pretty good. Gotta turn this off before it drains the battery, because replacing the battery for this guy is also not going to be cheap. So definitely don't want to do that, because at that point he might as well buy a whole new Ford Lightning. And while Ford, I'm sure, would appreciate that, I don't think our customer would. So I'm going to back this up to right about here, and I'm going to go grab the Ford Lightning, the other Ford Lightning, the Combustion supercharged one, and take a look at that paint job. Nice. And it's still a little bit wet, so we'll let that dry here for a second. But basically it's done, so it just needs a few more minutes, and we'll get a fan on it and stuff there. But Hank did a good job on that. So while we're waiting on that to dry, let's go ahead and test drive this out. Electric. Very quiet. Not overly interesting, all things considered. So let's see what this does. Not honestly, not as fast as I would have expected it to be, which is interesting. Go ahead and turn this way. Very quiet. Yeah, I can't really tell what speed I'm going here. Luckily I got my phone set up because the screens are not coming on. So he says he has to take it into the dealer to get that updated or something. But yeah, screen's not coming on at all. So that's an issue for sure. But yeah, it's pretty quiet, and really, as I said, it's not that fast on acceleration. Overall, guys, I mean, steering, suspension, and everything feels good. Has a nice tight steering radius and stuff. So I mean, drive-wise, I mean, it's nice. But it doesn't have any noise, which is very, very sad for a truck not to have any noise. So we're just gonna go ahead and pull this back up into here, right about there. And we'll just wait until the other Lightning paint's dry, and then we'll get that on the lift, swap over to the new black alloy wheels, and then we'll start getting this thing painted, which will be fun. Alrighty, so we got the wheels slapped on there, didn't take too long. And I gotta say, the thing looks really, really good. So we can go in and test drive this thing. Obviously, we're not taking it onto the dirt or the mud course at all. Definitely not about to do that. Ooh, yep. Nice and easy on the back out there. But yeah, this thing has a nice supercharger on it. Sounds awesome. Also looks really good too. Yep, listen to that beautiful sound. That thing sounds so good. Make sure nobody's coming. And we'll just take a quick little loop around here. So not super powerful, but it really does have a great sound to it. So definitely like that. Take a little loop around the old stadium here. That thing feels so good. Make sure nobody's coming that way. Yeah, it's not super fast, but it has just a absolutely great, great sound. Absolutely love it, that's for sure. Got the old water tower there we can loop around here real quick. Once you're up to speed though, it can get going a little bit quicker. Yeah, that thing sounds so good. Hop out here and see if I can get a few pictures of it. Because this thing is really, really good. Go ahead and back it off away from the stop sign here a bit. Yeah, I know, isn't it a sweet truck? Sounds great too, doesn't it? Alrighty, yep, thanks. Alrighty, had a nice person come out from the tire shop. She wanted to take a look at the truck because it looked really good. I was getting some pictures there. But yeah, it's a beautiful looking truck, that's for sure, and it has a great sound to it. Alright, let's put it up into the shop and we'll double check and see what we got going on with the other Ford Lightning. Gonna want to get some pictures of these two right up front here. Also, if you haven't seen it, we got Hank's El Camino put up into the front here. So it's a little bit tight, but it looks really, really good out here as you're walking in and out. Plus, also, he doesn't really have a garage to store it in at the moment, so until he does, he decided to put it right here. So pretty neat looking. So I'm going to get the Kodiak moved out of the way. Alrighty, guys, take a look at it. I'm not a fan of electric trucks or electric in general, but I do have to admit the styling with the off-road kit on this thing makes it look very, very sweet. Do have to admit that. Would like to see a V8 option, honestly, in this particular trim. Look pretty cool. But anyways, this thing looks really, really good. So, paint came out really good, and then the blackout trim, off-road, makes it look nice. Alrighty, let's get back on in. So obviously you can see some pretty cool features. Let me turn it back off here. So all of the little indicators and buttons and stuff, all of those light up when you start it up, which, I mean, it's pretty cool. But obviously we still got that issue with the screen where it's just not turning on at all. So that's definitely an issue for anybody, because, I mean, unless you have the app on your phone where you can kind of set it up as a HUD, you can't really see what speed you're going, and that's definitely not something you don't want to know. You want to know how fast you're going, and if you also wanted to use the middle screen there as your GPS, definitely not able to do that at the moment. So that's definitely a major issue that needs to be updated on these electric cars, is the fact that they don't work all the time. So needs a little bit more consistency in my opinion. But taking a look at these things, they look pretty good. I like them. Take a picture from this side, or I'm not sure how I'm going to take a picture of these actually. The sun's kind of in the wrong place at this point, so I'll figure it out. But anyways, that's basically it for today, guys. We got both of the Ford Lightnings done, so can't wait to see what the customer thinks. And obviously we're going to get our paycheck, which will be very, very nice as well to help out the shop. But yeah, these trucks look sweet together, and I can honestly tell you which one's my favorite. This one right here. So anyways, that's going to be it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you guys here next time on another GMG Truck Shop video. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the GMG Truck Shop. Get myself breakfast all taken care of here. Had me some nice cheesy scrambled eggs, a little bit of grits, and also don't forget about some beautiful croissant pastries. Go ahead and head on out here and get to work. Make sure we lock that door. There we go. Alrighty, so good morning, everybody. We're back here on the GMG Truck Shop, and we have got ourselves the old GMC out and about for today. I'm not sure what's going on with the paint here. You can kind of see this weird texturing on it. Don't ask me about it. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of interesting, honestly. But beside that, we decided to take this out for a run around. And currently, I forgot how good this thing drives. It still drives really, really good. So we're going to head into the shop, because what we're doing today is we have got the one Ford that we are going to be customizing for a customer. And then, of course, my brand new daily truck that I'm going to be using in future. We're going to get that thing all nice and built up. Hopefully today. Might take us a little while, but we're going to start the process today anyways. I was going to hit the brakes, because stopping at stop signs is important, you know? So anyways, let's go ahead and head on out, and we will see you guys at the truck shop. Let's go. Alright, since the last time we came by, they have got the parking lot and stuff set up for the Whataburger. Cannot wait to try out some of those burgers, and along with the milkshakes, and of course that spicy ketchup of theirs. Going to be good. Alright, get this thing parked out here in the front. And ran over the thing. There we go. Alrighty, well, let's get to work here and see what we got going on. A few things have changed, and that is we've got some decorations in the shop. That's right. So I was able to go to a swap meet and was able to pick up a lot of signs. This stuff's pretty cool. Got an old Dale Earnhardt metal sign, which is really, really cool. Got Hoosier Racing Tire. Got the WD-40. It's missing a piece of it, but kind of neat. A few of these are missing parts of them, actually. But still, got the Snap-on sign, which is cool. We got the Walker mufflers and pipes. We got GMC trucks, the old service center sign. Ford trucks, we got that. Got GTX Castor Oil up there. Texaco. A lot of cool signs, honestly, that I'm very, very excited that we were able to get. Make it a little bit on the prettier side. So, anyways, what we got going on is we got that Ford truck right over there in the beige color, and so we're going to be taking that thing and customizing that for a customer. We also got the current flatbed on this Ford, and this thing is going to be my new daily. So as soon as we can get this off, I got a lead on a bed that we can slap onto here, so that's going to be nice. But yeah, this truck's going to be fun to have up and running once we get that done. As I said, we got this thing right here that we're going to be customizing, and that's going to look pretty neat for the customer. We also have the new engine that's going to go into my Ford. So we got this thing ready to go. All we got to do is obviously get the engine that's currently in there, swap that out, and we are ready to go. But yeah, this thing is sweeto. I like it. Alrighty, let's jump into what we got going on here, and we will see if we can go pick up a bed for this truck a little bit later today. So hopping on in here. Alright, so hopping on in, this is what we currently have. Obviously, we got the 6-foot bed. Now, if we wanted to, we could actually stretch the wheelbase and give this thing a bit of a long bed, but obviously customer still wants it as it is, so that's good for me. We got Michelin tires on there. Those things are new. The wheels got a little bit of a flare with them here, obviously, so we could technically lower it. A few different wheel configurations that we could add on there, but currently we got those nice lariats on there, and those tires look pretty good. It's an F250 King Reg, so we got the nice interior already in there. Bed liner. Now, technically, we could drop that in there if we wanted to, but the customer is kind of cool with how it is. So let me show you what we are messing with. So, the grill, this is what we're doing. So, grill housing, we are going to be putting on the black grill housing on there. And then we come down to the platinum grill insert. We're going to be taking that off. Actually, no, we're going to be leaving that on. Forgive me, I forgot which one we were doing. And then we also got the front bumper. Going to be switching that over to the black front bumper, which looks pretty cool. I don't remember if we have an option to get rid of... Yeah, he wanted that splitter on there, so we're going to leave that on there. Then the rear bumper, we're going to paint. So that's going to be a painted rear bumper. Now, technically, we might mess around with this a little bit, but we're going to have to get deeper into the build before we get to that point. The mirrors, we obviously have a few options there, but we're going to leave it as is. Currently, the same body paint. We also have the option to take the chrome off, which we're going to do, so that's going to be painted as well. Then we also currently don't have a hitch on this thing. In the hitch options, or gooseneck options. So we're going to get him the gooseneck option in the bed. Going to install that for him. Door handles, they are currently chrome. We're going to be switching that to body color. And then we also have the insert, which we're going to leave black there. That's going to be fine. Plow mount, he doesn't need that, but that is a nice option to be able to have if he wanted it, but he doesn't. Toolbox. Don't have a whole bunch of options, but we do have a few. But yeah, he's good with just the truck right now. Taking a look at other options, we can install like a head rack. Alright, so now we're down to the color. So this right here is the top half of the truck. So this is actually the simplest part of it. We're going to be painting this the nice gloss black. I mean, look at that. That is very, very, very pretty. Now what I want to double check here, I need to go back up to the top. Get that housing. There we go. Got that fixed. That looks much better. I'm going to double check that insert. Yep, that looks good. And we can also switch this to that right there, because now I remember how this configuration works, and we are good to go. Now coming down to the bottom design right here, we also have some added design colors. Don't know what that is, but we're going to switch that to black so we don't have any mess up issues. What we're doing is coming over here, and that is not what we want. That is what we want. That right there. Yes, sir, Bob. The customer, he wanted a custom Harley-Davidson Ford F250, and we are going to deliver for this guy. So take a look at this That is a pretty truck. Now, obviously, there's a lot more options for these type trucks that we could do. I mean, we could obviously go with the beautiful lime green. I mean, that would just be awesome. Got quite a few cool colors, palettes that we can get for this truck. We got like the baby blue. That is just, I mean, that looks like golf colors right there. I mean, that is very pretty. We also have like, that's more the marlin blue, and that's very pretty as well. Got the crown sapphire, turquoise. We had the blue jean. Obviously, that's very pretty. We had this, which I don't really dig. It looks a little bit too red, in my opinion. It's not bad, it just looks a little weird. We got the butterscotch color, amber, Daytona yellow, which is kind of pretty. We got that right there, which is the racing gold color, which is cool. We get the honey mustard yellow. Not a fan, but a neat color. And then like the yellow blaze metallic, which is very pretty as well. But anyways, customer wants what customer gets, and that's going to be a Harley Davidson Ford F-250. So that thing is pretty. So go ahead and order the parts for that, and we are good to go. Taking a look over at my truck though. So currently, obviously got the flatbed on there, so we will be taking that off. We'll be switching the V8. We're going to have a brand new flex fuel 7.3 liter that we're going to drop into there, so that's going to be neat. This thing's going to sound really good and have some good amount of power. Tire wise, not a whole lot of options, but we're going to get some beefy treads on there if we can, some BF Goodwrenches, and those should look very, very nice. A few different options. You got like the bead lock, small, but I don't know. I kind of like those beefy trimmer edition bead locks. So we'll have to see what I end up doing. Now we do have a few options when it comes to interior. We can obviously upgrade that to the King Ranch or even the Platinum. I have to admit I like the King Ranch, so we're going to be ordering those to get those in. Plow prep, we're going to go ahead and have that. That's actually already installed, so I forgot about that. We are good to go on that. We're going to go ahead and get the little extenders for like the F350 package, just so that looks a little bit on the cleaner side. Bumper guards, don't need that. We're good without that. Roof options. Now we could go with the moon roof, but I don't know. I like a little more structural integrity myself, so we're going to leave that off. Stock bed, which we don't currently have on there. We'll have to get that switched on. Currently, we got the rear-wheel drive powertrain. We're going to probably go ahead and get some sort of all-wheel drive option on there, so we'll work on that, see what we got. And bed options. Currently, we got all the flat bids on there. But we're going to try and get this bid on there right here, the King Ranch Super Duty. We're going to try and find one. If not, we should be able to at least get the King Ranch plaque on the back and be able to swap that onto a regular bed. That's going to be the hardest part, probably, is finding one of those. Going on down, we can also add the splitter down below, which I think I'm just going to leave off. Kind of gives it a little bit more clearance. And I don't know, I kind of like mud flaps. I know some people don't like mud flaps on truck because they're supposed to make your truck look muddy. I don't know. I have a thing about trucks and mud flaps. I just like them. Especially getting some Ford branded ones there, which should only cost about $80, so that'll be sweet. Taking a look at the steps, currently we have the stock premium foldables on there. And then we can just do like the switch over to just the stock, which I think I prefer just because of the higher clearance and also one less mechanical issue that I have to work on later. Color-wise, there's a few different options, but going with the dark green, I think. Yep, the green gem. And then down below here, we can go like the stone gray potentially, or just black. That actually looks really, really good. I don't know. Let me check here. I want to see. So here's with the silver to kind of give it that King Ranch vibe going. I don't know. I'm not totally sold on that one. It doesn't look bad, but I'm not sold on it. Design color here. We can switch some different parts and pieces to get ourselves a little bit more of that King Ranch vibe. Got a few different versions here. Oh, yeah, yeah. Get some black chrome switched onto there. I don't remember what all these options are. There we go. There we go. I forgot all the different options. So we can switch the lower bumper. Let me see here. If we switch that to black, Nope, that was the wrong one. Hold on. Gotta remember which color is which. I don't know. If we go with the all blacked out bumper package with a little bit of chrome hints here and there, that's a little bit too much chrome. Gotta remember which chrome is which here. Gotta decide which one I like the most. That's the hardest part now. Where those? Ah, no, 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 no! I hate the chrome. I hate those. Those right there on the mirrors. Hate those. Do not like. No, we do not do that. We go with the plastics. That is perfectly fine. I hate the chrome trim. Ugh. It's either body color or the flat black plastic. That is what I like. I do not like anything with chrome mirrors. Good night. That's ugh. Alrighty, that. Let me know what you think about that, guys. That is ultimately what I'm going to try and make the truck look like. And that thing looks beautiful. I like it. So obviously, let me check back up here. Currently, I haven't really messed with any of the options in the bed. So let me take a look at what we got there. Stock bed add-ons. Oh, I forgot. Topper. That's an option. We got the soft cover. We got toolbox, which I'll probably want to add in. As I said, going to try and get the FX4 type all-wheel drive package on there, so that's something I want to probably do. I might try and see if we can get the trimmer parts actually, and at least, well, maybe just throw the logo on there, but probably just the FX4 will be fine. And then we got hitch and gooseneck that I'll be adding on as well to the truck, so that thing is ready to go. But yeah, that is ultimately what I want my truck to look like. So obviously we got a lot of work ahead of us. So let's get to work and see what we have at the end of the day. Let's get this set up ready to go. There we go. Hey, Bear. Yep. What you got, Hank? Hey, come take a look at the paint job on the truck. Oh, okay. Woo, that thing is fire. Nice job, Hank. That looks good. Yeah, I thought the game turned out pretty good. I definitely like how the King Ranch interior looks with it, that's for sure. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I wish we could get him some better wheels, honestly. But you know what? He was fine with those, so it looks pretty good. And honestly, yeah, so see, you got the little bit of chrome back here with the exhaust tip, so it kind of matches with the wheels. Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking. I mean, black would look good, but with so much black on it, you can kind of overdo on black as well. Yeah, and then you got the that grill that we decided to opt to keep. That looks mean. I like it. That is a good looking truck. Yeah, I thought so. Hey, I got a call. Clever Motors said that they got your bid for you. Oh, okay. I'll go talk to them about that. Nice job, Hank. Thanks. Yeah, hey, I'll head out right now and go and grab it. It's gonna be out front? Alright, thanks. Alrighty, Clever Motors down the street. They have got ourselves the Ford truck bed that we're looking for. It's just a stock, but it will work for what we need. So I'm going to take the Kodiak. Let me check out here, actually. I think that we can get the bed on the flatbed. You know what? I'm feeling rather lazy today. That's what we're going to try and do. It's going to pull into the wrong place, apparently. Okay, well, we're going to keep doing that, apparently. Go ahead and back up to this thing here, and we're going to hope that this fits. We're going to find out here in a bit. Let's go talk to the guys here. But I think this new Ford truck is going to be a really, really good one. Alright, guys, thanks. Alright, so it isn't easy getting a Ford truck bed. I wish I could say that I paid the correct amount for it, but $1,200 later, I have a truck bed. Not totally thrilled about that price, but the guys went through a lot of work to find one for me. Could have gotten one cheaper, but I probably would have had a lot of issues. This has actually never been used. This is a truck bed from a truck that went straight to the dealership, had the truck bed removed, and they put a flatbed on it. So this thing's like pristine. So I'm not going to complain too much, but That was a little bit pricey, but for what I'm getting, I think it's worth it. Alright, let's get this thing backed into the shop. And we will work from there. Alright, let the fun begin. Alright, I guess several hours later, and the dream mock-up truck is now beautiful reality. Boy, I love this truck. This thing looks good. Nice. And the customer's truck, ooh-wee, it looks good. I'm definitely glad I went the route that I went, but yeah, his truck, it turned out good. And it doesn't look too bad. Look at that. That's cool looking. I like that a lot. So he's going to come by, eventually pick this up. So brand new 7.3 liter in here. Might be a few electrical things we have to take a look at. But everything seems to be working just fine. Nice and quiet inside this cab. So definitely like that. This thing can get up and go too. Try this thing out on the interstate here real quick. Just see how it drives. Rather interested in seeing how it does. But it feels nice and smooth. I definitely like it. And we will punch it here. Nice and quiet in the cab. Definitely like that. So we can get up to 86 is what it can do right now. I think it's got the old limiter on it for company stuff. So as I said, electrical issues that we still have to work on. But once we get past that, it should work out pretty good. Go ahead and turn on around here real quick. Nobody's coming that way. We'll head back into town. But this thing is sweet, handles good. And it also feels really good steering wise as well. Throttle response, really nice. But yeah, it's got some great suspension on here already, so definitely like that. Haven't gotten my, it's not the trimmer stuff obviously, couldn't get those parts. But I do need to work on getting my FX4 logos on here. Yeah, check out the lights here with the drone cam. Got those nice overhead lights, got the nice running LEDs, got the 4 high beams, low beams. Thing's nice. Instead of corn. So taking a look on the outside, got that beautiful green color just showing up. It looks really, really nice. But yeah, like that truck a lot. Thing is beautiful. It sounds really good at idle as well. Got those nice beefy tires on there as well. Like it. Personally, I think we've got ourselves a winner. And I'm going to like this as my new daily. This thing is sweet. Looks so good. Looks very nice. Like it. Alrighty guys, that's going to be it for today. Got the new daily set up, ready to go. We got the Harley Davidson Ford ready to go to its owner. A very productive day, all things considered. Could have kept going with this truck, but I think ultimately this thing right here is going to do us just fine in the future. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. If you like the GMG Truck Shop, make sure to check out the merch store. We do have GMG Truck Shop merch. And we'll see you guys here next time on the Combustion Farmer YouTube channel. Alrighty, guys, welcome back to the GMG Truck Shop. Today we've got a bit of work to do. So, we've got a load of trucks that we're going to pick up. So they're former work trucks and stuff. So we're going to be picking them up, seeing what condition they're in, and seeing what potentially we can use them for or mod them out for. We also got ourselves a Ford truck right across the way, which we have for an added project in the future. So that'll be pretty interesting. Let's take a look upstairs and see what we've got going on. So TOX sent us 4 different vehicles. We have got the brand new Cruiser. This is their brand new truck that they are working on. And so we've got 2 of the prototypes. We can mod these out almost any way we want to. They actually have a event where we need to get 1 done modded out to be able to show potential of modding and whatnot. So one of these trucks we're going to take down and get ready to be worked on. And then we also got their first adventure in the small off-road SUV, and these are the TLX Thunders. So 2 of these things to work on in the future, as well as a concept vehicle. So that's what's been sitting up here for a while, and we finally have a correct time to start working on that. So let me run on down here, and we will go ahead and get these trucks, one of these trucks, moved on down here. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what we can do with the TLX Cruiser here. So this is a model that they started working on in 2022, and this thing is now ready to finally get out here and begin production, basically. So they want a ton of work done on it so that we can be ready to go. Let me back on up out of here. Very good. Alright, backing this thing on up and out. Just barely missed that lift. We'll get this thing parked on over here for a little bit, and we're going to let Hank do quite a bit of the initial look at and stuff. But once he's done with it, I think we're going to be able to have some pretty good options. They're also supposed to be sending us a container of parts and stuff to be able to put onto these vehicles, and that hasn't quite arrived yet. So anyways, that's one piece of the puzzle that we are going to be working on here in the future. I'm going to hop on into the Kodiak Hill real quick, and we're going to go and pick up some trucks. And I also have a lead on a Craigslist buy, and we're going to go and do that right after we go get this load of trucks. We're going to take a look at them first, but I think we're going to buy them for sure. Now luckily, we don't have to take a trailer because the trucks are included with the trailer, so that's awfully nice of the guy selling them to us. So we'll head on out to the highway and go take a look here. But yeah, definitely very nice of him to be able to give us that option. Whataburger is almost done. I think they're putting in the supplies and stuff. They got the last bit of landscaping taken care of, so look forward to getting some yummy cheeseburgers from them soon. Should definitely be very, very tasty. So we'll hop onto the highway here and go get ourselves a look at some new trucks. Sweet. Alrighty, so he was saying that he was going to meet us right below the right off of the highway here, so let's take a look. Yep, we should be, yep, and I see the trucks right there. So we got ourselves 2 Chevy work trucks, 3500s. Ooh, he towed that thing in a nice GMC. Ooh, that thing looks good. Alright, well, just park right here and see what he's got for us. Alright, Steve, yeah, so you said these used to be fleet trucks? Alrighty. Yeah, so what did they haul usually? Okay, trailers of gravel, dirt, and all that stuff. Okay. So kind of landscaping then. Okay. Well, they definitely look in good condition. You said, yeah, so one's a long bed, the other one's a short bed? Yep, okay. They look good, that's for sure. Mind if I hop in and just start them up? Alright, thanks. Ooh, that thing started up real nice. So obviously in a trailer, so we're not going to move them, but I just wanted to see if they started, and they did. Turn it off here. See all the electronics and stuff, all of those working correctly, popping right on, so that's good to see. Alright, let me check out the other one there, Steve. You see, all that stuff looks good. Interior, pristine. Nice, okay. Alrighty, man. Yep, I mean, they both start right on up, and interior looks really good. Electronics look good. So that's really good to know. Anything else you leave him? State stock. Okay, so straight from the dealer, straight into use and just state stock, huh? Okay. Alrighty. Well, how much you asking for this trailer load? I think you said about 15. Alright, so what would be the lowest you would take? Okay, about 14. So obviously I'm getting a trailer out of it, so I can resell that, right? Okay. Can you take 13? Take 13? Alrighty, sounds good, man. Let me get you some cash here, and we will get this deal taken care of. Alright, there you go, man. Alright, thanks, Steve. Yep, gonna get this hooked up and we'll haul out. You gonna get some lunch? Alright, sounds good. Alright, see ya. Alright, we got the trucks hooked up and everything. And we're gonna try and haul our way out of here. So 13,000 for 2 trucks. They only have about 75,000 miles on them is the highest. One only had 55. So not too bad. We're going to try and angle out of here, I think. Obviously, try and make sure nobody's coming. And we're good to go. We'll hop back on the interstate and get back home. But yeah, so 13,000, get a trailer out of it as well. So this could be a really good deal or a really bad deal. It all depends on if they had any sort of work they did to the trucks. Work being, did they take off the cylinder deactivation and get that coated out? That's going to be the question. And we're obviously going to have to do some testing on them once we get home. I mean, they started right up, but I think he might have also kept them warm, so let them run for a bit. So if we let them cool off, start them back up, potentially, if we hear ticking, that's going to be a good sign. I need to slow down just a tad here with my load. But yeah, if we let them do a cold start and there's ticking, we're probably looking at quite a bit of engine repair. So that's going to be kind of interesting, because obviously Chevy and other manufacturing stuff, they put in all that emission garbage that usually ruins the vehicle and doesn't actually help with any fuel mileage. So usually what you want to do is get that and then take it straight to a tuner and get that tuned out of the vehicle, just for the longevity of your vehicle, so your engine isn't destroyed after a bit. So as I said, kind of a tricky one, where it's like I got a good platform of trucks and stuff, so that's where that's going to be helpful. But we're going to have to ultimately find out if this is going to be a good deal or not when we start them up cold, and is there or is there not ticking. We've got this that we have a event for that we've got to get modified for, so that's going to be probably in the next video. And I really want to work on one of these trucks over here. I want to get one of these modified and ready for actually the same event, and I will tell you more about that in the next video. But first we got to see if these are actually going to start up and work correctly. Get these unstrapped here while I'm thinking about it. That's going to be it for today here at the GMG Truck Shop. 2 trucks bought, 1 truck actually revealed to you guys. A really cool looking truck, and modification wise I think it's going to be good too. And we're going to go and grab that short trailer over there, because this little trip of mine isn't going to need a big trailer. Make sure we don't hit the Kodiak there. But this is something I've been wanting to get back and also work on as well for a while. And it's not the same one, but it is something pretty cool. So we're gonna go grab it. Saw it on Craigslist, really good deal for what it is. And you guys should really like what we're going to see. So obviously, can take it back home, do some work on it, but I think we're going to leave it at the shop and really put a lot of effort into it, and I think it's going to end up turning out really, really good. So, kind of taking the long way around here, taking a little bit of a scenic route, so that'll be good. Got the auction house there still. Haven't had any big auctions of late, but still doing a good business, it sounds like, so glad for them. It's Sasquatch Auctioneers. Go ahead and turn right on, and we will head on out and go grab this new vehicle. It's going to be pretty cool. Alrighty guys, we are almost here. Actually no, we are here. And where do I want to pull in? Got traffic behind me as well. Cars right there. Ooh, I think we're gonna pull in here and just get ourselves situated, and we will go from there. Alrighty, so got the truck right there. Let's walk on over and talk to Craig. Hey Craig. Yeah. Hear about the car. Alrighty, so what's the story on it? You're just moving out and needing a little bit more of a efficient car for you at your new place, huh? Okay. Well, how much were you wanting for it? I think on Craigslist, Craig, you said you wanted about 7. Okay. Yep. How many miles? 120,000. Okay. So you've done a lot of driving, huh? Back and forth to work and stuff. Okay. Any drag strip stuff? Okay. Alrighty. Well, if you don't mind, can we get the car cover off and take a look? Alrighty. Alright, there she is. She looks good, Craig. I gotta say that. Interior looks good. Exterior looks great. Also, nice choice of wheels. Thing looks nice. Alrighty, yeah, you mind if I take a spin in it? Alrighty, thanks. Alrighty guys, so yeah, we are going to try and buy ourselves a Mustang again here. We're going to try and roll out. We'll take a quick little drive around. Steering wheel feels really good. The noise cancelling materials in this thing are insane. Kind of a slow get up and go, not super fast, that's fine. Don't need a whole lot of horsepower, but there's the 5.0 kicking in there just a little bit, sounds good. Suspension feels a little bit on the stiff side there, but you can always fine tune that a little bit. Ooh, nice sharp steering there. Alright, taking a look at the engine here. Got the 5.0 32 valve. Looks good. Everything looks like it's spinning around in there good as well. Nice low sound, so that's nice. Alright, put that back down. But yeah, I've been wanting to get a Mustang again after the last one, and this thing came up for $7,000, only $120,000, so a pretty good deal. He's got new tires on it as well. He's redone all the brakes. Once you get to that one gear, it sounds really, really good. I definitely like it. Just spin around here. It's got a real nice tight turning radius, so that's really, really cool. We'll just park it on the curb here and talk to him some more. Alright, Craig, yep, so, I mean, I really like it. I used to have a lime green one. I think it was a 2012 model. And I've been wanting to get another Mustang again for a while. I got really close to sideswiping there. But, yeah, if you're willing to let it go for 7,000, you said you've redone brand new tires, brand new brakes and stuff on it, right? Alright, so yeah, I can do 7,000, dude. That thing is sweet. It's only 120,000. It feels really good, and the engine sounds great. So, like that. So, alrighty, let me go grab my cash. Alrighty, guys. So I actually used to do a bunch of stuff on like just the quick money transfer apps and stuff. Well, I don't do that anymore. I either do cash or check now. Much safer to keep control of long term. So that's one reason why I'm doing all of this in cash here. Because just it's a lot safer. Alrighty, Mr. Craig, here's your 7,000. And thank you, sir. Take that title from you. Thank you. Alrighty, well, hopefully your move goes well, and hopefully you stay safe. Alrighty, thanks, man. Alrighty, Mr. Craig, very nice dude. I'm going to go ahead and pull the Mustang on over to the truck here real quick. Alrighty, so there we go. Got it all nice. Go ahead and put one more strap down on there just so it doesn't move. I got it on there. Got the weight pretty far back so we don't end up having an issue. So let's haul it back on to the shop. So I'm really looking forward to getting this back at the shop and to work. We're going to check on those Chevys in the next video, guys. Not sure what this guy's doing here, but we're gonna. He's okay. He's gonna go actually get the speed limit. That's sweet. Usually they're pretty lazy and don't actually do it, so just never know sometimes. What are you doing, man? Okay, guess you want to stay in that lane. But anyways, we'll head back to the shop, and I'm gonna see what kind of goodies we can put onto this thing because I'm very excited, and I'm going way too fast through here. Slow that down there. There we go. Don't need tickets. No tickets, please. Alrighty here. Get my turn signal on. Nice sharp turn. And we'll take it back to the shop, get it on the lift, and we'll show you guys what kind of work we can do to this thing. And hopefully have it done by the next episode. Because this thing's going to be fun. Alrighty, let's get this thing into the shop, and we'll show you what modifications I have in mind for it, because this thing is going to look pretty good once I finally get done with it. Alrighty, so first things off, we got the 5.0 naturally aspirated Coyote in there. I don't think we really need to upgrade from that, but we could go with the SVT 5.8 liter if we really wanted to. We could also get the Boss and get those Boss stripes on there, which is also pretty cool. And then, of course, the 5.0 Stage 3 Roush. Also, definitely in the book. So, luckily we can do a pretty quick upgrade to the Roush engine with the setup. So that's something that we could do that I wouldn't mind doing at all. So, definitely something we can look at. So we got 2011 rims on here, so not too bad. We could take those off and upgrade them to some different rim options. But I mean, hey, the guy put on brand new tires. I think we'll be fine with that for right now. Dash is just the old AM FM radio. I'm honestly fine with that, so don't need to redo that. There's a spoiler option, so we can add on a spoiler, little lip spoiler, the Boss Limited spoiler, and a few other ones as well, so different things we can do with that. The grill, I do kind of want the Boss look with the fog lights, so I probably will opt into getting that. Window vents, honestly, I mean, I can never see out of these windows anyway, so I mean, window vents just make the most sense to me, so I probably will opt into that just because, I don't know, it gives the car a cool look, so we'll definitely opt into that. The gauge, we already got a regular GT gauge. We could upgrade to a Shelby one if I could find one for cheap, but I think the one that's on there is fine. We don't really have to look at a license plate on the front, but we could do that if we wanted to. Looking at color options, obviously you know kind of where I want to go, and that's going to be in this green department. So I just got to figure out what shade of green I want to go, because there's sea foam, there's basically the bullet shade of green there. There's also the crocodile, which not one of my favorites. Mint green, also not one of my favorites. But yeah, one of these. So do I have to? Gotta have it green. The lime green. Seafoam's interesting, but I'm kind of in between the shamrock, the lime green, or the gotta have it green on there. So probably one of those options. There are plenty of other options on there, but I'm definitely kind of looking for that green color. And then design color is obviously stripes and stuff for what I believe to be the boss options, if I remember correctly. And then rim color, not really a whole lot actually changed around with that. But anyways, there's upgrades to be done with this thing, and I look forward to having fun with it in the future. So anyways, guys, I've got to get parts ordered for this thing. Going to do some modifications to it, get paint ordered for it as well. But this thing's going to look sweet when I'm done with this. That's going to be fun. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys here next time on the GMG Truck Shop, or also the GMG Car Modification Shop. Alrighty, guys, welcome back to the GMG Truck Shop. And so today we've got a busy day. As I told you before, we've got a lot of work to do on the brand new TOX truck, along with one of the Chevys that we're going to be getting ready for a big event. I'm waiting for Hank to come in, and we also are waiting right now for a delivery from TOX. They're sending over a trailer and stuff, so we should be getting that here pretty soon, hopefully. So kind of waiting around for that, and we're going to have to wait and see what kind of goodies they have for us. I think I see a semi-truck coming, so that might be the truck we're waiting for. Also, don't mind this trailer. We were unloading one of the trucks, and it decided to flip over, so don't ask me about that. It's stuck there. We'll get it fixed eventually, though. And here comes the semi-truck right now. And also, here comes Hank. So I think just drove right on off of the highway there, Hank. What you doing? Anyways, Hank's here, and so is our semi-trailer. So let's go over and talk to this guy and see where we can put this stuff for him. Alright, so this is a really cool thing. So the guy is letting me put this where I want it. And so we're going to put it right in the back here. So it's going to be a little bit tricky to get this to curve around to the back, but it'll work. Just got to do a little bit of manipulation, and it should work decently. Old Western Star. We got this. There we go. This thing is sweet. Take a look at this. I mean, this thing is just awesome. Has a great sound to it. It's a sweet truck. But anyways, gonna let this guy mosey on off and get his work done. But it's a sweet looking truck, so definitely nice. We got our trailer where we need it, so we can go from there. Alrighty, Hank, so let's take a look at what we got going on. So let's take a look at this TOX Cruiser and see what we can do, alright? Alright, that sounds good. Alrighty, Hank, so obviously we got a few different options to start off with. We got an engine swap we could do. We could actually put the V12 diesel engine that they have, put that into here, or we can just leave it as the 6.2 V8, which I'm rather partial to. So we'll obviously do that. We got some different wheel designs, but obviously what we're doing this for is a off-road event. This is going to be a pretty big one as well, as TOX is kind of the main sponsor for it, and is also going to be having an unveil of their own built truck, and we're just bringing a extra concept along for them as well. So that's what we're kind of doing. So there we go, got some off-road and some BKTs. We got some other off-road options here as well. Got some Michelins. We got the bigger off-road Michelins. So a few different options that we can work with. I'm kind of partial to the larger BKTs myself. So let's just get some wheel options right there. I think should work out pretty good. So taking a look at tint, I think tint is fine by itself, although a little bit darker would be good. That'll work. And then obviously we got some vinyl options that they gave us. We can do just a quick little stripe. We can do a few added stripes. We can do 2 stripes on the sides there. So a few different options, but I think we're good with what we got at the moment. Hood options. We got, you can't really see it with this color, so let me get you a bit of a lighter color here. And we do have multiple color options that we can choose from. So there we go. So taking a back look at the hood here. So we got original ram air or second day ram air, and I'm very partial to that one right there. Yeah, that looks really good. As you can see, it kind of gives you a lot of character in the front there. Exactly. That's what we're looking for, Hank. And then off-road options. We got this right here, which looks pretty cool. Kind of my favorite. We got a few bigger options that we could add on, but honestly, that one looks really, really good right there. And get the skid plate and stuff, so that looks really sweet. Taking a look at our other options, we got our exhaust straight out of the side instead of back below, or at least added exhaust anyways. I think there might also be air intake options that we can put on there. And then rack. So that looks really good. Interior options, we got a few different ones there, but I think we'll go with, I don't know, the brown looks really good to me, but I also kind of like that silver, so I think we'll go with that. Taking a look at fenders, obviously go with wide fenders. That'll look pretty neat on this thing. Then grill options, we got TOX, more of the mesh style, or just mesh, and I'm definitely partial to the mesh, as this really gets some good off-road Raptor vibes, if I'm honest. So I think we'll go with that. Taking a look at our bed, obviously we can put in a back rack, some roll bars, and I'm really kind of partial to this one right here. Although this one's pretty cool, but I really like just the quick short one right there. Taking a look at exhaust options, we got the duals that we can go on both sides. Definitely partial to that, so we'll go with that. And then we're just going to go with a single step, as this is a rock truck, just for the front. That way we don't have any issues with getting caught on rocks, hopefully. Going to the lights, we got a few different options in lights, but I think we're just going to go with the roll bar lights. Mirrors, obviously go with wide, since we need to be able to see what we're doing with the rocks and stuff on the side. Then we got extra paint, and that's going to be for our bumper there. So I'm not totally sure what color I want to go with on this stuff at the moment, so I'm going to have to figure that out in the future, but definitely plenty of options to be able to work on. For right now, I'll probably just put the... for right now, I think we're just going to take it down to a primer, basically, like that, to some extent, and just kind of go from there. So we'll leave it at a primer, and we'll be able to figure that out a little bit later, what we're going to do. We don't have any vinyls on it, so that's good. We don't need to do anything with that. Rim colors, I'm not really sure what we're going to do with that, but we will figure that out as well. I think we have some carbon wheel options as well, potentially. Kind of do. So anyways, there's plenty of options to be able to work on this, and the main thing is this is kind of the style that I'm going to try and get built, and I'll get all those parts hopefully out of there and installed. So that will be pretty neat. The truck looks good, and then obviously we're going to have to figure out colors and stuff a little bit later on, but it should look really, really good once we're finished. So that's going to be basically the end product. Color-wise is going to change, but the end product is going to look quite a bit like this. So that's what we're heading for on this particular truck. So that's going to be neat. So then, Hank, what did we figure out on the big boy here? Right, so what we figured out on the big boy is they did not deactivate the cylinder deactivation, and so basically the entire engine is toast. We're going to have to buy a brand new engine and have some fun with it, potentially. It gives us a few options, but definitely not good to have an engine that just isn't going to work long term. It's got basically, I think it's got like 3 cylinders that are all hitting the side of the engine wall and ticking, and it's not really good. We also probably have some lifter rod issues as well, but it's definitely doesn't sound good. Alright, so that's kind of what I was thinking as well when I was listening to the guy when he said they weren't modified. I was guessing that one of these was going to have an issue, and obviously this one's got the most miles on it, so I kind of figured it would be this one, but I wasn't totally sure. So, how about this guy over here? Right, well, this guy definitely has a little bit of a tick, but also I checked the oil, and it's a pretty thin, soupy oil in this one. I checked the other one as well, and the oil is the same on that, so switch that out. Tick's still there, so that's not going to do anything. Switched out the oil on this, ran a lot better, no tick, so I think we're good on the engine on this one. All right, so let's obviously we're taking this as a shop build to the same rock crawling event that we're taking this. So what kind of options do we have for this thing? Yep, so obviously we got some engine options. We can upgrade it, get ourselves a 6-speed, which I think might be a good idea, but I don't think we need to do that. I think we can do just the 10-speed manual, 10-speed automatic in there, and just up the horsepower a little bit. That'll be pretty good. Transmission definitely needs to be updated, so that's why I'm saying that needs to be done. Okay, that sounds good. What about wheels? So wheels, we got a few options. Obviously, we got duals, which we could put on there. Obviously, it's not a dual truck, but we could do that if we wanted to. But I think what we're going to end up needing is some good off-road tires, and some bead locks would be helpful. So I think we're kind of looking at either the Steelies or these right here. So Steelies or one of those, I think, is what I'm kind of looking at. And then obviously, to make this truck look really good, we're going to switch up the front bumper and stuff. Right, so let's see, we got front bumper. That's going to give us the fog lights down below, and then this gives us the fog lights down below as well. So I'm kind of partial to this one myself, just because of how it's designed. I mean, that one's not bad, but I just kind of like this one just a little bit better. Obviously, get those fog lights added on there. And then suspension, we can put in the high suspension, get that upgraded, so that'll be good. That's going to cost us a pretty penny, but we can get that done. Bumper, we got metal base, color base. We're going to get that, switch that over to the colored bumper. That'll work good. Then obviously we can bring out the fenders, and obviously we do about the same thing with the bed as well. Taking a look at up above, we do have options for the police departments and fire departments to be able to do stuff on that. We'll obviously get the make it a real trail edition, get that lighthouse with the grill on the top. Currently we got the step there. I think we're going to leave that on there just so that we have that. We got slightly smoked window film. We're going to get that a little bit darker. Then we got obviously all of our other little added options there. We're going to go with the black plastic. It just looks better in my opinion. And then I think what we got going on in the interior is just the black interior. I think we can swap that out to an orange interior, which could look pretty good in there. So attachers, we could obviously, this is the short wheelbase. We could lengthen it if we wanted to, but I think we'll leave it as standard. And then we can also bring out those wheels a bit there as well. I think we only need to do to right about there, so about width 3 on bringing those out would be good. Looking at what we got on the exhaust, I think we got double exhaust tips, so that's good. And then colors, this is where things are going to be interesting. So looking at colors, I think I had seen a color that I really wanted here. Yeah, I wanted to run the Monster Metallic, so green color, Monster Metallic. That looks just really, really good, especially with the red suspension, which we could change, I believe. Yeah, we could change that color, but honestly, put on some polished red down there. That looks really, really good. And then I think what we got up here is carbon for the grills. Take a look here. So we could switch that out to carbon, go to black metallic in there. Just go down here and also grab black plastic or black. That looks pretty good. I think we could also match the color of the grill as well if we wanted to. I like black myself. I think that just looks better there. Yeah, that looks better in there. So that looks good. And then rim color, black obviously. We could do that. And then carbon, not really liking the carbon. I think a black metallic is probably what we want to go with.
Yeah, that looks pretty good, and I gotta say, it kind of reminds me of a tractor, something called a Kloss. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Interior option, I think that's gonna be look pretty good, but that's gonna be a pretty penny, and obviously we can modify the bed there as well. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So that's option-wise, that's gonna cost us about 7,000 to do that. So let's take a look at that bed, see what we can do. So currently we got just the single extension, so we can switch that to the off-road extension there. Switch that. Bumper, we got that switched over to color there. That'll look good. And then we can add roll cage, so go with the black roll cage. I'm going to take that workbox out just so we can save some weight. Get antennas on there for radio and range. Get a little Silverado sticker there on the side. I think we get just a standard hitch on here. We can switch that over to the green as well, and then the sticker in a lighter black there. And that looks pretty decent. So I think that'll look pretty good there, Hank. What do you think? Yeah, I think that'll look really good. The biggest thing is just figuring out what color scheme we want to do on the cruiser. That's going to probably be the biggest thing that we're going to have to figure out. Yeah, so definitely have to look at that. So, hey, I think, let me get this open for you here, Hank. But if you want to start looking at what options are in the trailer and stuff, and just kind of mess around with that, see what they got, let me know what you think, and we can start working on the TOX today if you want to. Alright, that sounds good. See you in a bit. Alright. Yeah, so lots of work that we got to do today, guys. Obviously, we need to get this thing done first. Obviously, I would love to be able to bring 2 trucks to this event, especially this, because I think that would look awesome. But first things first, we got to get this done and ready to go. So that's what we're going to probably work on today. And we will take a look at it, test drive it, see how it works. But for right now, we got to get started. I'm going to go start some coffee, because that pollen's still in the air, kind of messing up my throat. And so I'm going to go get me some warm coffee to put down it, and hopefully break up some of that stuff, because it's not fun, that's for sure. So anyways, see you guys back in a bit. Alright guys, so we got the Silverado up on the lift. We're going to be putting some work into that. We got the bed already off so we can modify that. But here we go, almost the finished product on the TOX. Basically everything done on it. We put on some graphics and stuff. I'm not sure if we're going to keep it the same color or not. But basically, this thing is finished. And that's what it looks like. I mean, it looks mean, that's for sure. Has a great sound to it. Looks great. Color-wise, I think it's going to change. We just took it down to the primer for the moment. The graphic just kind of put on there to be able to see what it looks like. And it looks really, really good. We got winches on the front, on the back. We got the roll bar with the lights on top. Check out the interior. Very, very nice looking interior with the LED lights on the inside. Look at that. That is just, it's a great concept truck. So obviously, what I want to do is I want to test it out and see what it does on the track itself here, and see how well it does. But this thing, it's got some really nice get up and go. So it took us a while. I'm honestly very tired after all the work, but since it was just cosmetic, oh, this dang ride's great. Oh, this thing's good. Oh, this thing's great. Alrighty, so just cosmetic stuff done on this, but it has got, man, it's a great platform. Oh, I cannot wait to take this thing out to the actual thing. Obviously, this is just all simulated. We're going to get it in the mud here. Oh, it does great. Oh, this thing is sweet, guys. I love it. Oh man, it hit the jump great as well. Oh yeah, just a look at the flex on this thing. It is just really, really good. See if we can get it up there. There we go. Oh, get out. This thing is awesome. Guys, this is one of the best trucks I've ever driven. And I cannot wait to take this thing to that big rock climbing event here in a bit. That's just going to be so very cool. But yeah, this is a great, great truck. I really do like it. So anyways, guys, we're going to keep on testing it here. I'm going to take a few pictures here real quick, but this is a beautiful, beautiful looking truck. I mean, this thing's just doing a great job. We'll try it out on the rougher descent here. A little bit of an interesting bump there. Oh, this thing does such a great job. It can cart itself backwards as well. Up, we got it a little bit stuck. Yeah, we got the diff stuck right there. Okay, luckily we didn't hit that too hard. But yeah, so backing up, it does have the diff is a bit of an issue. Oh, but this thing is so cool. And just look at that suspension work. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I love to see. That's cool, guys. So that is one neat looking truck. I like that. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to GMG Truck Shop. Just enjoying myself a little bit of breakfast. Well, not really enjoying, grabbing myself some breakfast and heading out. This rain, I hope it stops, but it just keeps on coming. So we're heading on out here. We've got to get to the shop. So we got work coming up on the Mustang at some point, guys. I'm going to drive it over to the shop and drop it off, because that's where I'm going to pick up our trucks for the big event. So we're heading out to the, well, no, I would say the world's, but one of North America's largest rock crawling events. One of the biggest ones ever. So be pretty cool. That's a lot of water down there. That's interesting. Let's see what happens with that. But we gotta head out of town here. Need to turn on my lights there just a little bit since it's raining. That is a law. And we're gonna head to the shop. So the Mustang's been doing really, really good. I have enjoyed it a whole lot. And as I said, we're gonna work on it quite a bit. We've got shifts and stuff out. But yeah, it's a fun little car to drive. I've enjoyed it, and as I said, upgrades. We will be upgrading at some point, and I think I'm going way too fast on this road. Need to back it down just a little bit. There we go. Always am talking and not really watching my speed. Alrighty, so there we go. Got both trucks ready to go here, so let's get loaded up. I think Hank's here as well, so that's very, very nice. I got my other truck out here as well, so let me get both of the gates open. And yep, he's got the Kodiak ready for us, and we can get both trucks on the trailers, and we'll start heading on out. Let me go inside and talk to Hank for a little bit. But I'll be gone for a few days, so you're going to be in charge here. Alright, yep, that sounds pretty good. I'll let you know if anything of import happens. Also, I'll be taking any orders and whatnot. Yeah, so, yep, I can hold down the fort for you. Alrighty, well, thanks, Hank. And I'll make sure to send you some pictures. Alright, you do. Be safe and have fun. Alright, will do. Alright, so Hank's going to take care of... Good night, getting caught in something. Hank's going to be taking care of all that stuff for us while we're gone. So let's get loaded up. Check out this interior. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful, beautiful interior. Love it. Gonna go and drive on out here. And then this thing, I mean, this thing just, it's a beast. I love it. We got the new paint on it. We did a few other tweaks to it. But this TRX concept that we did for them is insane, so can't wait. Alright, should be ready to go. Let's go hit the road and check out this really cool event. Doesn't look like it should be raining once we get there, but it's going to be pretty cool once we get there. It's a little bit of a trip though, so let's head on out and get to going. Alrighty guys, we just made it into the main town here. Pretty oh good. There's a ginormous John Deere dealership. That's neat. So luckily we're good on fuel, so I would say filling up would be a good idea, but I think we're just fine. Got me plenty of snacks and stuff in the cooler. So I don't think we need to make a stop. We should be able to head straight to the drop-off point, and we'll see what we can do. So I'll drop off both my trucks and then take this down to parking. That should be pretty neat. So, anyways, this whole deal is basically an independent event, but they got sponsorship and other groups involved. So there's Kubota, they're here, and they're kind of sponsoring the event. Then you also have local municipalities, local businesses and stuff that chip in, and there's also TLX, which jumped on because they're using this as their big truck reveal. Basically, they're going to be live streaming the event for the most part, and so that's why we got the TLX on the back of the truck there, because we're going to be showing one of the concepts for the truck. So they got their own concept ready to go. Ours, I think, is a little bit more on the crazy side, but we'll have to see. But it sounds like it should be a good event. I think Kubota's supposed to be like previewing the concept for their new Sidekick all-terrain vehicle, so that should be pretty neat. I'm definitely interested in getting one of those at some point. Don't really have the property where I need it, but sounds like a pretty nice piece of equipment nonetheless. So yeah, it's pretty far out here into the backwoods. I think down, yep, right down there, that's where they got the truck parking. So once I drop my trucks off, I can take this down there. Got quite a few people down there dropping things off. So anyways, we need to go, according to my GPS, we need to go up this road here and to the right, I believe. But yeah, so this whole event here takes place on a mountain. Literally, we are literally going to be on the mountain. There are motels and stuff that we can go to at night, but there's multiple events and stuff throughout the next few days that we get to do. Oh, good, I see some of the trucks already. There's the night trail drive. There's the daytime drive-through. There's independent drive-throughs that you can do just by yourself, but there was a whole thing. Good night. Look at these trucks. Alright, I'm just gonna park. I'm gonna flip around down here and then drop off my trucks. Alright, so this is just base camp here. This isn't even the main event area. Alright, let me stop right here. Keep that running here. I'm gonna just drop off both of the trucks. Alright, I need to put this. I'm gonna move TLX back here just so it's out of sight of everybody, because technically this isn't supposed to be out for public view yet. So, man, this thing looks good in the sunlight. Yep, I can't wait for the TLX guys to see it. Get this truck backed off here. So this is going to be fun. This is my first real big rock crawling event, so I can't wait to try it out. I think today they got single runs that we can do, so I'll probably end up doing one of those at some point today, but that should be really, really cool. Alrighty, I need to get this truck and trailer moved out of here, and then I need to ask the guy here if I can take one of these sidekicks and drive up. I think I can. I just need to register with these guys here. Alright, thanks, man. Alright, so I can take one of the sidekicks. It's part of the event. That's why they're here. And so I can put one on the trailer real quick and be able to drive it back up. Nice. Alright, so I'll get this put onto the trailer and we'll drive on down. There we go. Put it on right there. That's strapped down just so it doesn't go anywhere. good night. So look at all the sidekicks. I think there's supposed to be a Kubota sidekick night run or something like that. Day run, one of those, but that's a lot of stuff. So alright, let's get our trailer parked and then we'll head back up. Alrighty. Sweet. Alright, let's get into the sidekick and drive on up. Alrighty, so I am ready for the day. Got myself some blue jeans on, nice shirt, and also got my Chevy hat since we brought a Chevy to the event. A little bit more of a Ford guy, but we'll represent the brand that we brought. Just since that's a little bit more of what we're doing today. Representing the Chevy crowd. Really, I enjoy all the trucks, but a little bit, I don't know, I'm just... The Dodges you cannot beat when it comes to interior. I mean, those things are just awesome, but sometimes with the styling and the looks, those Ford trucks, man, those things are really, really nice looking. So these sidekicks, good night, these things are fast. Going up the hill here, and it's running 37, and I think its max is about 40, so I mean, this is a nice little side-by-side here, so I think I'm going to double check. I think we're good to run up and down the mountain right now. I don't think there's a whole lot of stuff going on at the moment. I'm going to double check here at the booth and make sure, but I need to check up with the TLX guys and see what they want to do event-wise. So let me just be right here. Hey mate, is it good to head up the mountain for the moment? Alright, thanks. Alright, so we're good. I'm gonna head up the mountain here real quick. I don't want to bring the TOX up if they don't want it up there or something. I just want to make sure that I know what they're doing. So I texted them that I'm here, but they haven't gotten back with me, so I just want to head up the mountain here. Plus also I can kind of see what the trail is like, and it seems to be pretty cool to me. Got a giant log right there. We're running this at 40 miles an hour. Watch that log. Good night. This is pretty neat. Got some rocks here and there. Got some pretty steep elevation. We've got a little lookout. Also got the porta potties, but that looks nice. Alrighty. They got the Kubota flags marking the trail for the most part, so I don't think getting lost is an issue. So I think we should be fine on that. Oh, good night. It's camping country. Everybody's out here with their rigs up here already. And here's the Kubota booth. There's the TOX. I believe that's the 2020. That thing looks really, really good out here in the Kubota colors. And I think this is the same place for the TOX booth. So let me pull up here. They got the little display ready, so alright, I'm good to bring it up. Alright, I just wanted to make sure and stuff. Alright, sounds good. Alright, so they got a giant Kubota display here. They got the current Kubota Sidekick, which is free to rent and use here at the event, which is really, really neat. For all ticketed guests, and as long as there's Kubota sidekicks to be used. And then they got the 1000 V-twin concept right here as well for the new sidekick, and that it's definitely aggressive. You can see the aggressive width compared to the old one. That's pretty aggressive. That's definitely trimmed out. I like the leather seats in there with the is that a 3-point harness? No, that's a 4-point harness. Good night. Nice. Alrighty, well, let's head on out. Oh, good night. Look at this. There's the mountain. So this is just one peak. That's the tallest peak right over there. That's cool. And you can see I think that's the fire department and stuff there as well. Oh, rescue team that's here and ready. That's neat. And then there's another peak over there. You can just see we're kind of surrounded in a valley here. That's cool. Alrighty, well, let's head back down and grab our truck. It did pretty good at the little test track, but we got a few different rocks and stuff. Ooh, yeah. Along here, just hit a few of those, but the suspension feels really, really good. As I said, I really like how the interior turned out on this thing. And definitely very cool. But we'll get this truck taken up and see what the TOX guys think of it. They sent us all the parts, we just put them together the way we wanted to, and I think it turned out pretty neat. Good night, this thing's fast. It's a little bit harder to see the road inside of a truck, though, which I think that's part of the skill issues that you gotta. It's definitely more of a crawl. You gotta be a little bit more careful where you're going. You gotta really be watching out. So luckily they got plenty of areas and stuff to really be able to tell where you're going, which is neat. Almost hit that rock. Alright, so I'm gonna put it up over here for him. A little bit behind the bushes, and we'll go talk to him. So yeah, what do you think of it, guys? So did a two-tone take on it for you, and we put a ton of off-road parts. We went with the smaller step just because of rock crawling capability. We went with the off-road bumper with the winch setup. We also gave it that Raptor off-road vibe with 3 LEDs in the front. We went with a bit of a smaller wheel, but the big Michelin's to be able to get that plenty of grip. We also did the carbon fiber here on the front too, which looks really, really good in my opinion. And then got the little roll bar in the back and winch in the back as well. So this thing's pretty much ready to go. So I mean, yeah, what did you think of that? And also did the light color interior too. So I mean, it looks really, really good, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh wait, you got yours? Okay, let me see it. Oh, good night. So they've got theirs on the side of the mountain here. They got the red highlight trim. They got the giant TLX logo here as well. But look at the red, good night, the red trim is awesome on this thing. Got the cruiser stripes on it as well. I think it looks good. What kind of tires did you guys go with here? With the Sport ATs, so the Sport All-Terrains. So a little bit bigger of a wheel, but definitely bigger tires. Man, that thing looks good, mate. Nice. Alright, so what's your plan with this? Oh, so once you do the reveal, you're gonna have it crawl up over the mountain, up next to the TLX logo. Oh, that's a great idea, mate. Do you want me to pull mine up, or do you want me to leave it further down? Okay, yep, I'll pull it down. Alrighty. Sounds like a plan. Alright, so that's just really, really cool, guys. So, gonna be a little bit easy here. I think we want to go around the other way. So they backed it off so it's not visible from anybody just doing the regular passes and stuff, which is really, really neat. You gotta be careful though, because it is a steep decline. But set the parking brake and stuff. Nice and easy. And stop it right about there. There we go. So there's their concept, here's our concept. So we basically went with very similar ideas. Ultimately, just mainly different colors. They didn't go with a bunch of like the snorkel bars and stuff. They didn't do all that. But still some good looking concepts. So we brought ours, they brought theirs, and it looks pretty good. Let me see, what kind of steps did they do? Ooh, they did the tubular TOX steps instead of just the hard heavy metal steps. Okay, that's cool. Both got the TOX skid plates on there. That's so cool. So I think they're gonna do later tonight. They're gonna do the reveal. So that's gonna be neat. So I'm gonna catch a ride down the mountain here, guys, and I'm gonna go get the Chevy and I'm going to put it through the paces on this track because that's going to be really, really cool. I want to check that out. So, alrighty, let me go do that, and then I got to be back here in time for the reveal because I think they want both trucks during the reveal to come up one by one potentially, so that could be really, really cool. So let me head back down the mountain here and good night. I need to check. Oh, this is. I thought this was an actual truck. This isn't. This is the Power Wagon. Ram Power Wagon monster truck. Oh, good night. This thing's awesome. Oh, that thing is so cool. Good night. The winch set up on it and everything. Man, I'm gonna have to see if I can get a ride with these guys because that's an awesome looking truck. Okay, I gotta head down the mountain though because I want to do my own drive. I should probably take a break real quick though. See you in a bit. Alrighty, so got a ride down, so that was really nice. Visited the facilities. You should always do that, but let's try out our truck here. Sounds good. Comfy interior, so let's go try it out on the course. We're gonna try and go all the way over the mountain and then back. I think we got a parking spot and stuff. We should be good to go. There is plenty of room to pull off to the side for the most part. There are a few spots where it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but for the most part it should be fine to run up and down because for the most part, as I said, there's plenty of space to pull off to the side if needed. The biggest part is on the peak. That's where it's a little bit more treacherous, but luckily there's plenty of visibility so you can see if anybody's coming, which is really, really helpful. Whereas like this, if somebody suddenly appears out of nowhere, there's plenty of space to be able to pull off to a side or not. Man, this truck, ooh boy, it's handling good. Smooth, very, very smooth. I like how it's handling it. It's handling this really, really well. I like that. Give it to the turn. Hear the throttle as well. Alrighty, so. A little bit treacherous right through here, but that's mostly just for standing. Ooh, boy. I'm going to try and get the drone out here so we can take a look at this because this should be pretty neat. Alright guys, I got the drone out here to kind of follow my progress along. It should follow me and do some panning and whatnot, but this is just, oh boy, this is crazy. So as I said, this right here, this is the most treacherous area just along this entire ridge line here, but luckily there's plenty of visibility to see if anybody's coming. Got a mud pit right there we need to watch out for. Don't want to get stuck in that. That's not the mud pit they want you to go into. And then you got this whole area right through here they really don't want you to go up right along the right here. They don't want you going up that. They got the rescue services right here. Got the little helo pad and everything. So that's neat. Go past their encampment and then start heading down this right here. This is where it's really, really treacherous. Just because of how many rocks there are. And then this right here is the mud. It looks like there's a lot of trees. I'm gonna go ahead and call in the drone here. Don't want the drone getting lost in the trees. But this is all the mud. Oh, good night. There's so much mud. Good night. That's a lot of mud. So supposedly this just stays muddy year round because of the moisture left on the mountain from snow. That's insane. Oh, that's so much mud. Whoop, whoop. We're getting stuck. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get out of the mud here. Luckily there's rocks and stuff that your tires can catch. Ah. There we go. Woo. Let's park up here by this guy and take a look at our truck here. Just to see how muddy it is. There we go. Oh, not too bad. Didn't get too muddy. Alright, nice. Alright, let me see what the... I think this is the downward slope. Nice, nice off-road Colorado there. That's good looking. I think this right up here is your little lookout for the next portion. This is pretty steep. But that right there, that's the next portion going down. Ooh, this mountain is kind of on the steep side. Watch where you step heading back down. Lots of rocks. Alrighty. Ooh, somebody knocked down the sign there. Alright, let's see here. You don't want to hit that. Some big rocks right through here, though. Don't want to go down that edge. Alright, there we go. And I cannot see where I'm going at the moment. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, I think we can get the drone up here. I'm gonna stop right over here for a second. We're gonna get this drone up because I think I need to see. Once I'm done, I need to see what's going on here. Put it up high enough so it's not in the trees. Ooh, boy, some big rocks. I'm glad we went with the high suspension. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. We're just really crawling over these things as easy as I can here. Oh, good night. So this is like a little landslide almost that they made into part of the course. Insane for sure. Well, there's a car right here. Not sure why there's a car right here, but it is. Ooh, that lock differential coming in handy. Good night. That's an insane course. Up and then here's the next little stop area right here. Got a little ticket booth right there so you can talk. Got all the barbecue snacks facilities. Ooh, got a Can-Am back there. That's cool. Alright, recalled the drone. I'm just gonna park right here. I think I'll be on this side of the mountain for right now. That's one insane drive. Let me tell you, what time are we at? I need to check that. Right, we're at 6. At about 4 o'clock, so it's going to be getting close to dark here soon. And I need to be up there at about sunset for the reveal, so I think I will skip doing any extra activities here, but I think we'll go ahead and head back up, actually. I was thinking I was going to wait here for a bit, but I think we'll go ahead and head up, because that takes a little while. And that was coming down, so I had gravity on my side. I got to head back up without gravity, so let's go ahead and give this a try. Look, we got plenty of gas. But yeah, we'll head back up here and see. Get parked somewhere on the ridge, hopefully. I think there's spots up on the ridge that I can park at. But we'll see what we can do here. How's that? Hey, sure, come along. Alright, guys, I'm going to send the drone back up because we got a guy following us up the ridge here in his GMC. And I kind of want you guys to see it as we head up. So this should be kind of cool. Alright, so he's going to follow us up. Which, honestly, he probably should be leading, all things considered. But he's going to follow us. That's going to be kind of cool. As I said, it's the big long line ride-alongs. Those aren't for a little while. But when that happens, that's going to be pretty cool. And I definitely want to be part of that. And I think that's scheduled more for tomorrow. I think we can ease up right through there. There we go. Ooh, that lock differential, that thing is great. Oh, I love that. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. Yep, he's having pretty much. He's got about the same height clearance as I do, and so he's doing pretty good over these rocks. I've got a bit of a better suspension, honestly, but I'm also unskilled at doing this. So that is really really neat there to see him following me. That's pretty cool. I need to pay attention to where I'm going. Ooh, nope, nope, nope. Get it back up. Gotta get back up. Hold on, boy. Hold on. Hold on. Gonna get out of your way here. Hit that rock wrong. There we go. That is really, really neat. Alrighty. We're at the encampment. I'm gonna find me a little spot. Ooh, good that. Right over here. I'm gonna park right on over here real quick, just so I have easy exit. Should be out of everybody's way there. Yeah, so man, that was a lot of fun. So I mean, hey, let me take a look at your GMC here, and yeah, that diff's definitely part of the issue there. Also, this really low hitch, that kind of needs to go there, mate. But that's not a bad looking truck. I mean, you did really really good. 4-wheel drive helps. I like the under suspension color there as well, man. It looks really good. You did a good job on it. As I said, the only thing I see is definitely that diff is really really big and low. And that's definitely not helping you compared to... I went with a bit smaller diff, you can see right there. So that's kind of helping me clear that. Plus also I think... No, we're the same wheelbase, so... Yeah, I'm just... for some reason I'm having a bit of a little bit better. So I think part of that's just the diff you got on the back there. Yeah, because that's pretty big, man. So you might want to look at a different option. So, but yeah, not bad, man. Alrighty, let me hook up to the pressure wash system they have, and I'll clean up my truck. Truck looks really, really good. Like it. Alright, I'm going to walk on over here and see what they got going on. At TOX, we should be getting pretty close to sunset, and lights should come on and stuff, so we'll see what we got going on. Alright, sunset is happening here, guys. So it is time for the reveal. So I'll get in my place, and I think I'm getting the honors of being able to unveil both trucks, so that'll be pretty cool. Let's see what happens. We present to you the newest TOX concept. This new concept will soon be available at all of our TOX dealerships, and is here available at today's rock climbing events and for the future. TOX Cruiser Concept. These official trucks of 22 will be out soon to dealerships near you. From our good friends at GMG Truck Shop, we've got the brand new TOX 22 GMG Truck Shop concept. You can check out both of these concepts live at the event here today. You will not want to miss out on checking out the TOX 2022 here only at Elk Mountain, the only place where you can see the TOX concept trucks fully equipped and even running. I'm excited to work on a secondary one. That one's going to be more of a concept for just daily driving. Obviously this was just, we're trying to go insane with the off-road capabilities of the trucks, which is really really cool. But yeah, our next concept that we're going to build with the secondary chassis we got, that's going to be more of a road truck, and that should be interesting. But these things really really cool, do like them, and neat display and neat way of revealing them here on top of the mountain, so that's cool. So alrighty guys, I gotta head down and go ahead and get me some shut-eye. We got a big day tomorrow. A lot of trail driving up and down. I think that's the big groups of trucks, and some of these guys are nice enough to bring the trucks so that you can actually test drive them up and down this entire route. So I'm excited to be able to get to test drive a few trucks. I don't think I'm going to get to drive the Power Wagon monster truck, but it'll be cool if I do. But I don't think I'm going to get to. So anyways, guys, I'm going to head down for the night. Go ahead and head to the motel. And I wish I had brought a camper, honestly. I think that would have been a good idea, but that's not what I did. So unfortunately, I'll have to look at doing that next time. But I'm going to head on down, and we'll see you guys here in the morning in the next video, as we've got a big day tomorrow of events and stuff, and hopefully talk to some guys about the capabilities that we can do at GMG, because very excited about talking to some guys about their truck projects and stuff. But anyways, that's going to be it for us here today on Elk Mountain, guys. I've got to remember where this road is as I'm heading down, hitting some rocks with the tires. But that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. See you guys here next time. Yeah, I totally know. I mean, who thought that grilled egg sandwiches were a thing, man? I know, it's crazy. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, welcome back. Second day of the Elk Mountain rock crawling event, and this morning they're starting it off with the Kubota sidekick drive-through. Oh, the sidekicks, sidekicks driving up the mountain, and we don't go to the mud course. We go up to like the helo pad and then turn around. But that's the entire drive that we're doing this morning, which is pretty neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into mine, and we'll see what we do. I think I'm getting the lead it, but I'm not sure. Alrighty, guys. So we're heading out here on the little Kubota sidekick run along. And we just run up the mountain is basically all it is. But some of it's for newer drivers, mostly me. Just be able to learn the track a little bit better. That's the main reasoning behind this little event. Just to learn the bumps and the rocks and stuff. And it's pretty cool, that's for sure. So got a bunch of different people here at the event. So it's pretty neat. So you can really get a lot of good visibility in these and really see what you kind of go up against terrain-wise. Obviously, we don't go to the mud, but still, it's pretty cool. Early morning hours. Got a little cup of coffee with me here, so that's nice. This is like really, really cool. Got everybody just following along here. So nice that Kubota came along, sponsored this event. We also got obviously TOX here, so that's really neat. Ooh, that would be cool. I have to see what the trucks look like here in the daytime. We got to see them yesterday in the evening, so that would be pretty neat. Yep, everybody coming along pretty good here. Guess I'm doing a pretty good job leading, but yeah, you can kind of see it's a pretty overgrown pathway for the most part through here. That's why it's really difficult through this whole section. Once you get to the ridge, it's pretty easy to see what all you need to do, but it's a little bit more difficult up here, or up down here, because of how much grass there is. It's really, really odd to be able to see. Some people were camping out here on the mountains, just sleeping in their truck beds and stuff. That really wasn't my thing. I got a little bit too many outdoor allergies, and if I'm going to do this event all the way through, I can't be out here all day long and then the night too. That will ruin my existence. Alright, I think Kubota wants a photo shoot here, so we'll just get all lined up here with the TOX, and they can get their pictures and stuff. Everybody lined up. But they got the pictures. We can keep on heading down. Yeah, those trucks look really, really good in the light. They're a little bit close to the path, in my opinion, but hey, I'm not the organizer of the event. It's a concept that we did for them. We didn't have to do it. Make sure everybody goes a little bit easier through here. Definitely bumpy. That's for sure. But yeah, we go through this whole section here along the ridge, learn the bumps. They would say that we could take these out the rest of the way, but because of the mud, these things don't have, are not equipped for the mud, and so that's why we're not doing that whole section. But just going along the ridge here, kind of learning it. Everybody up, and I think I got high-centered here. Hold on. And coming up here, we got the little rescue area. Do a quick turnaround right here. I'll start heading back down, but that's a cool sight, so you know everybody here. If everybody's got to do that slow turnaround there, so that's really cool. Gotta get this drone out to be able to get some of these shots, because that's just really neat here. Everybody's slowly making that turnaround, so not too bad. Make sure we miss some of these big rocks for them this time, so they don't have to run over them. But yeah, pretty cool little event, and you definitely feel a lot of bumps through here, that's for sure. Good night, lots of bumps. So that's really neat. So now all we got to do is take these things back down the mountain so that they were ready for people to use throughout the rest of the week to get up and down here when needed. But that was a pretty fun little drive in the morning. Like that, definitely a good experience booster for people like me who've never done this route before. It just really helps you see what kind of rocks and stuff you have to deal with, so that way you're not getting stuck with tearing up your equipment as much. So I definitely appreciate that idea. Really helpful, and just a fun little community event that you can have before you actually head on out with the big trucks and stuff. So really cool. I think next up we got the Together Truck Drive. That's going to be up next here. And that should be pretty fun. Not sure what group I'm going to be a part of with that. It's going to kind of depend, I guess. Make sure everybody gets down there without any issue. I hit that log. And off of that. Yep, everybody's making it off of there pretty easy, so that's good. So that's certainly fun. I like it. We'll get these all parked up for everybody else to be able to use throughout the rest of the event. And I'll get lined up and see who we got going up the mountain with us, because that should be lots of fun. Luckily this area is really nice and smooth. There's just a few rocks you gotta watch out for right there, and it's all good. Also, I want to try out that Can-Am. That would be fun. I'll have to see if that's an option. So we'll get these turned around down here and lined up where they need to be. But yeah, that was a fun little event. I liked it. Very cool. Alright. Hey man, that was fun. Nice to ride along with you there. Alrighty, so that was neat. So, oh good night. I did not see this, guys. This is a Ford Bronco with wheels. That's insane. This is a Badlands edition. Good night. That's crazy. I am very interested to see how this truck does, or how this build does. Wheels. That's gonna be cool. I cannot wait to see that. That's neat. Alrighty, I'm gonna get my ticket in here and see when I'm heading up the mountain. Everybody, ooh, got some deer hanging around. Came out to see what all the noise was about. That's cool. Watched them from a distance, but that's really cool. Alrighty, maybe talk to the guys here. Alrighty, hey man. Alrighty guys, we got the whole lineup here. I'm gonna just pull forward here just a little bit. Step out. So what we got following us here, we've got ourselves an old Chevy C10. Hey man, so his first time, he's got this build pretty well taken care of. Beautiful looking truck. He was with us with the Kubota deal. We got this guy here. He's got his Dodge 3050. He's got a turbo diesel. Nice. All right. Nice to see you, man. And then this is one of the. Oh, he just disappeared there for a second. There he is. So this right here is one of the pros. He's going to be following us to give us any advice, and he's rocking the brand new and slightly, I think this is from the factory stock concept, but limited edition Ford Ranger, brand new 2024 model. That's awesome. So he's going to be following us up along the way, make sure we don't make any mistakes, as we're all kind of newbies to this. So very, very cool. So I'm going to get in here, going to get the drone set. There we go. Wrap it around. There we go. Very cool shot right there. Let's all go rolling. So as I said, this is a really cool event, as there's just so many opportunities to see cool builds, be able to show off your own build and stuff, and you can just see the guys back here looking really, really cool. I think this one guy's being pretty timid here. I just want to make sure that he's good to stay up with me. You good, man? Okay. Alright, yep, so what he's got is he's got a bit of a gearing issue, and so he kind of lags behind, so that's just a bit of a different gear that he's kind of having to deal with, so that's why he's so far back. But look at this suspension work, look at all the trucks, suspension works. That's what's just so neat. That is cool seeing him rocking back there. I gotta watch what I'm doing too, but it's a really, really cool event. I mean, where else can you go out and do this with this huge group of people? I mean, it's just really, really insane. And really the amount of different trucks doing it too is really, really cool. Hit that rock there. Yep, they're able to miss it. Nice. So obviously we're trying to go nice and steady so they don't end up getting stuck and stuff. That's our main goal. But we also have to get it done, a run through done quickly, because there's other people that want to do it as well. So making sure that you're not holding things up, being too careful, but also not getting your buddies, as you're the point vehicle, stuck or anything. So that's where it's a little bit more difficult. So right, we'll run through base camp here. I think the Kubota guys, they're grilling up hot dogs and other stuff there as well. So that's really cool. Alrighty. Make sure everybody's through base camp. They are. That's the thing, just keeping up. Oh, good night. I saw the suspension in the rearview mirror of that Ranger. That thing was having a jumping fit like a bouncing Bronco. So just kind of really being careful what rocks you hit, because they're kind of following you. It's not really their job to watch out. Ooh, good night. They got really close to the edge there. Gotta watch out for that. Gotta keep an eyeball on them back there. But so far, I mean, it's incredible, that's for sure. We're gonna hit the mud up here soon, so that should be pretty crazy to watch. These are some really, really crazy trucks. I mean, these guys haven't done it either. They're handling it like pros. Other than the Ford guy, he's done this before. Right, heading up past the rescue encampment. All right, we'll make sure. Yeah, part of it is that you got these flags here. That's partly for identification of where you're heading. The other part of this is just to stop and make sure everybody's with you, and they are. So now it's mud pit time. Alrighty, we'll head on down. Luckily we got gravity on our side here. I think the drone's going to be able to keep with me this time, which would be nice. Ooh, those guys are kind of spinning back there. Looks like they're getting through it pretty good though. That Ranger doing a really good job. Got a lot of dirt there on the front tires. Up, looks like... Ooh, boy, looks like the Ranger actually might be stuck. Hold on, we need to pull off here just to the side a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna pull off to this other side here. I need to get out of the mud, hopefully. I think the truck's fine. Alrighty, I need to go check on him. That's the thing, you're in charge. Gotta double check on guys, make sure that they're good to go. Alright, so what he had was, ended up getting his diff stuck. Well, I guess the transmission, something stuck on a rock, so just needed help spotting that as usual. That's just the typical thing we gotta do here. Looks like he's running. Yep, he is. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure, because he is the professional, but it's my job to keep an eyeball on everybody. And looks like he's doing pretty decent. Just trying to go around that rock, and I totally messed that up. See what those guys do. I think got it done pretty good. Alrighty. Alright, now we gotta kind of regroup here and get ready to head on down the mountain, which is always a exciting feat. Make sure everybody's here with us. That they are. Good. Got the same spotter guy here, the Silverado, sitting. I'm gonna go around these rocks very carefully. Ooh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ah, yeah, 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 yep. I felt that. We're back. There we go. Alrighty. Those rocks. There we go. Hit the brakes. You gotta be real easy here. Good night, good night, good night. Brake, 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 brake. Good. Yeah, we gotta be. We got gravity on our side, which is really helpful. But gravity's also on our side, which is not necessarily a good thing. Ooh, hit the brakes. That looks like Ranger's stuck on a rock. I'll go up and help him out here in a second. We need to get both of our guys out of here. That's the thing, is that you have to consider everybody else. Yep, so we got to go back and grab the Ranger here, but we'll move on out of the way and get guys parked. Alright, I actually get to drive one of the Can-Ams up here. So we're going to go up the side and see if we can't get to him from up here. Nice and easy. I don't need to roll this. Alrighty, see what we got here. Alrighty. Oh, good night. The guys actually let me drive this forward. Got the guy in the Can-Am coming after us here. Get off that rock. Good night. Yep, this thing needs a little bit more on the old wheelbase before this thing's really ready for off-road stuff. But it's not terrible, but it definitely needs a little work. So nice truck though, man. But you definitely need some more wheelbase. Alright, thanks man for helping out. Ah, facilities. Nice. Alrighty, so I think we should be good to head back. We're heading back up to the main base for tonight, I think. Or we might be waiting here. I gotta talk to the guy over here. Obviously, we got guys going back and forth, so we gotta make sure the way's clear. But I think we should be heading back up to the main base on the ridge. But let me ask here. Alrighty guys, so we're heading back up the mountain right now. We're going to give you the inside view here. It's not the greatest view. Drone's having to recharge, so that's another reason too. But it's pretty bumpy here. Gotta keep on heading up as much as we can here. So we're trying to get back to main base, up on the top here, so that we'll be ready for the night run of this, which is a little bit more intense. A few different trucks going to be going along. Some of these guys behind me, don't think they're going to be running it with their nice trucks. I'm going to be running it, I think, with the TLX, which should be fun. But this Silverado has proven itself to be a really, really good truck here, so I've enjoyed that. Let's have turned around here. Squat the gap. Hopefully they can as well. Yep, looks like they're up. I got stuck. Hold on. Yep, both of those guys good. Let me get through here. There we go. Make sure both of them are fine. They are. Alrighty. Call back the drone. And we should be good to just drive the rest of the way. We just gotta watch the ridge, obviously, but this has been a lot of fun, guys. I think I'm gonna cut the video here, but what we're gonna do is obviously be waiting around for the sun to go down and do the night drive, which should be insane. Make sure those guys are behind me. And they are, very good. But yeah, the night drive on this will be incredible. They do have lights on the flag poles for identification purposes, so it won't be terrible, but it's definitely going to be a bit of a different challenge at night than it is during the day. So I cannot wait to try that out. That will be a lot of fun. So I'm just going to pull in here, and we'll see who all shows up for the night run. Oh, still got that friend with the GMC parked up here. We'll just park alongside him, and that'll be cool. So, alright, I'm going to talk to these guys, kind of debrief, and we'll see what happens after that. Alrighty, guys, so as you can tell, the sun has just started going down. Well, actually, it didn't just start, it is down, but we still got a few rays left. Moon's already up and at 'em, so got a little bit of light tonight. Looks like we got a bit of cloud that could come in, but for the most part it should be good lighting for the trail drive tonight. So have really enjoyed working with all these people, and also had a lot of fun. Had a lot of good food too, ooh boy. And also got to test drive this thing, which that was really, really neat. So enjoyed that earlier today. So the night ride is almost time to start. So basically we start right up here. They don't want you going as far up and down the mountain for the night drive. So we're not doing that. So basically we're starting right down here in the encampment. You're going to go straight down this way, and then you're going to camp on the other side for the rest of the night. So basically this is the big camp, sleep in your truck type of deal. So it's kind of a cool event. Luckily I got me some snacks and stuff packed. But yeah, kind of a neat idea to kind of finish off the event to some extent. Everybody gets to drive through in the morning. Everybody gets to kind of talk to each other and stuff and whatnot. But then everything's good after that. So it's kind of fun. But anyways, lots of fun with Kubota out here, and also the TOX guys. They've been great to be out with, and really, really good job on these trucks. So they got the 2020 model here, dressed up in the Kubota, so that's a really cool looking truck like that. Nicely done. So enjoyed those. Those were fun to work with. So, but working with the 2022 over here, and you can take a look at it. It's mean, so I can't wait to drive this tonight. So, anyways, I promised the guy at Kubota, since he was nice enough to let me have a drive, that he was going to get to drive the Silverado here. I think, actually, he's going to end up buying this thing, which that will be pretty neat. So we'll have to talk to him about price, but I think he's buying this, and then TOX also said that they're going to go ahead and take the truck, so take their concept truck that we made for them. So they're going to have that, so I won't have to carry as much on the ride home, which will be nice. So I can have a little bit of better gas mileage and not have to worry about the trailer, hopefully, as much. So that'll be neat. So anyways, everybody parked out here. Ooh, and we got the Bronco. The Bronco's here with the wheels, and he's going to be driving tonight. So that's going to be fun. The guys with the Power Wagon monster truck, they actually have an issue with it, so they haven't been driving it around.
Potentially they're going to have it done in the morning, so hopefully I might be able to ride in it tomorrow. That would be cool, but we'll have to wait and see. So anyways, we got to get things set up for the drive here, and we'll see what we got going on. Alrighty guys, got the drone up, we've got our lights on full, so we're the first batch of guys. The rest of the guys are going to come down a little bit later. And so we got the guy from Kubota, he's driving the Silverado behind me. We got the guy in the Bronco, and I think it's the Dodge. I think it's the purple Dodge behind us there too. That's been a pretty truck, and boy is I think he's gotten really good at this rock climbing stuff. But man, I'm really liking how well the suspension on this TOX has turned out. It is like really good, so definitely like that. So luckily they do have little poles and stuff with the Kubota flags that have the lights on them and stuff, so that kind of helps you know for sure that you're on the trail. Luckily it's with the moon really bright out here and our lights and stuff, we're not having too much of an issue, so everybody seems to be doing pretty good. It's once we get to this pot right up here where things are going to get interesting. Luckily we haven't had to use the emergency services, so that's been very nice. Alright, I'm going to go off to this one side here and try to avoid all these rocks. Seems like that might be a helpful solution. But yeah, down here, once we get into this is going to be where things are fun. Alright, hit this rock right here. There we go. Make sure everybody's behind us here. Looks like we're good. And that's the other thing with the lighting being low visibility wise. Everybody takes it a little bit slow. You get a little extra space to work with, just so we don't have any issues whatsoever. And everybody keeping that good distance and getting the work done without much of an issue so far. So appreciate that. So just a fun kind of event. Kind of tests a little bit of a different aspect of the trucks. You got lighting, but then also you just have operator skill as well for working the night. Because like right through here, can't really see much of anything. Can't really see the trail. Can't really see many rocks. And so definitely a pretty fun event here. I like it. Man, that is so cool, seeing the lights coming through the trees. That's neat. They've got the Silverado still back there. He's doing good. So I'm taking it nice and easy. I'm not really putting this truck through its paces right now. The worst part's going to be up here with the rocks. But definitely through those trees with how dark it is, with no moonlight, it's a little bit tricky to make sure you stay on the path and stuff. So I'm going to go through here, hopefully. Try and avoid some of these rocks. Some of these rocks are really big. A lot of guys have had problems with their transfer cases and diffs getting stuck, so just trying to kind of avoid some of these really bad rocks. Okay, I'm going to stop right here for just a second, make sure we got everybody where they need to be. Looks like we're good. Ease around this rock right here. This one right there. There we go. We'll try and watch the Bronco there behind us. Just a little bit. Got the Dodge coming through. He should be good. Trying to ease around this rock here. Ooh, boy, that was kind of a little bit bigger than I was thinking it was. Alright, you can see the Silverado behind us there, so he's good. Ooh, boy, you can get rolling down this hill and it would not stop at all. Not seeing the Dodge. Yep, Dodge is good. Okay, just trying to make sure we got the whole crew here. Go. I was going to try and go around that rock, but that leads me into a bigger rock, so hopefully that doesn't get anybody in trouble. Gonna back up here a little bit. A little bit more. Go over the rock. Make sure everybody's going to get through here. That Bronco with the Tweels is doing a phenomenal job. I did not expect Tweels to do so good, but they are doing great. And right there, I mean, that is just great. A great look right there. The lights coming down the hill. That's just, you gotta pay attention to where I'm going though. East to this side, and come down. I've always been going a little bit too close to the car through here, and that's been getting me stuck. So trying to avoid that if I can. Looks like Silverado might be stuck there. I'll get out and check on him. Almost to base camp. Down here on the other side. Ooh, some of this is steep. Hey man, that truck is doing great. Yeah, I gotta check on Silverado here. I think he might have his transfer case stuck. That's another issue I've been having, is that transfer case definitely has a bit of an issue. So we might have to look at changing that up here just a bit. Yeah, we got his tires stuck. Okay. Yep, no problem. I got Mr. Kubota unstuck with the Silverado, so he's back, hopefully following us here without any issues. Now this is where it gets tricky, because I don't remember this part of the course as well. There's a lot of big rocks. I'm going to the side here through the bushes. I'm going to turn up over the rock. Go to the far side here. Rock, rock, rock. That's... try to kind of... that kind of worked. There we go. Nope, Silverado got stuck again. Okay. Oh, we'll have to check on him. Yeah, got a good portion of the crew safe and sound, so I'm just going to pop right over here. Get me some shut-eye. And talk to these guys here real quick. Leave the lights on for a second while I go help Silverado. Yep, he's still stuck up there. Yep, I know. I built that thing, but I don't think he's done any rock climbing before, so I gotta go help him. No, man, you're good. Yeah. I mean, this is definitely the hardest part of the course right through here for sure. And I've definitely been getting this truck stuck quite a bit. A few other guys have gotten theirs really stuck through here. There's just so many big rocks. It's very hard to get through without catching something. So, and thanks, obviously, you being not wanting to tear my truck up, my hand is also really nice. So thanks for not doing that. But obviously, we should be good to go up in the morning, I think. I think will be the first group. No, close to the Bronco here. Let me back up. We should be the first group out in the morning, but I'm not totally sure on that. There we go, turn on the lights. But yeah, obviously you can bed down, get some sleep. I think they got some food over there if you want some. But yeah, how'd you like it? Yeah, it's a nice truck. It does drive really smooth. The biggest thing is those rocks. That is very true. Definitely a little bit on the intimidating side for sure. So, yep. Alright, man. Well, talk to you in the morning. Can't wait to see this thing coming up during the morning drive. That'll be fun. Well, I'm about to head to bed, guys. So, everybody here finally made it. You got the orange or red rock lights with the purple. Good night, this thing is insane. That's one cool looking TRX. So anyways, he made it down, and almost everybody else made it down. There might be a few other people that might straggle in later on, but time to hop on the truck and get some shut-eye here, and then get up in the morning and we do it all again. So that would be fun. See you then. Good morning, everybody. We got everybody lined up, waiting to go. It's pretty early in the morning, but sun has shone over the mountain there, so it is time to go, basically. We're just waiting on the word that the trail's all clear. Then as the lead vehicle, I'm set to go. So, yeah, we had a few other guys ended up straggling in through the night. I think we got a... how many guys do we have coming with us this one? We have... it's a group of 5 altogether that's going back up, so that'll be pretty neat. But yeah, just waiting on word that the way's clear. They check it every morning just to make sure that nothing weird is on the path. Just to keep everybody as safe as possible, but still make it as fun as possible as well. Yep. Alrighty, we are good to go. Hop on in.
take a look back there with the drone, and we got the TRX with us, we got the Silverado by the Kubota guy driving it, we got the Bronco back with us, and we also got that really pretty army green truck. I think he's got brass monkey wheels. We gotta take a look at that truck before we're done. I think everybody's supposed to meet back up at base camp basically, and we're supposed to go from there, so that will be neat. So climbing rocks here to start off the morning. Always a bit of a fun chore. Yeah, I don't have any churros, so that's definitely not what I'm talking about. Alrighty, try and get our truck here by the car. And I'm high-centered. Hold on. There we go. It looks like TRX might be stuck, so we'll go check on him here real quick. As soon as I get my truck. I want it right there. Looks like the Chevy might be stuck too, so we'll check on him. There we go. Park it right there. And we'll go check on everybody. Alright. Got him back where he needs to be. I think everybody's good, but we'll find out here in a bit. This is one of those things. Keeping momentum up is the thing with these rock climbs, and so once you lose momentum, everybody kind of gets stuck on the rocks that they were on. Try and go around these rocks here on the outside. Ooh, that's kind of tight there. Just trying to. Ooh, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. We're stuck down here for a second. Alright, looks like Chevy's gonna help us here. Alright, guys, so we had the Bronco flip coming up the hill. Luckily we got him out, but the Bronco's pretty torn up, unfortunately. Luckily it hit the tree, or else it would have just kept on rolling down the hill, because it's a pretty steep grade. But luckily able to get the driver out through the back hatch, ripped the hood open and everything. But pretty mean hit. So I think they're working on him up here. Got the rescue and the other guy that's sitting right here just for such an occasion here working with him. So, but yeah, pretty mean little jump there. So what ended up happening was he was coming up this and was trying to offshoot the rock and ended up hitting it with a little bit too much speed, and it just flipped it and it went rolling. And yeah, not a pretty sound, that's for sure. Lots of crunching. And not cool to watch in your rearview mirror. So these guys did a really good job. Got here quick. Luckily, we all moved our stuff out of the way so they could get through. But yeah, they're gonna help him, see how he's doing. They might have to fly him out of here. Don't know. But I think they're just trying to see if he's got any concussion, any head injuries, anything like that. Before they make a decision for sure. So anyways, my job, get us back to base camp, so we'll continue on. But yeah, a little scary right there, so definitely don't like that. So let's keep on moving. Right, back rolling here, hopefully. Gonna for the, yep, TRX is rolling. Good. Just gonna keep an eyeball on him, make sure he does stay rolling. That's what we want to see. Ease around this little lip. Oh, they got the helicopter turning here, so I gotta get you guys a little bit further away from that. Let me see here. Make sure everybody's up here with me. Looks like Silverado's stuck, but yeah, they got that warming up just in case. See what happened here with Silverado. Mr. Kubota. Oh yeah, he ran. Oh, that's gonna leave a dent on that bar. Yep, he ran right on into it. Alright, man. Yep, let me help you out. So, yeah, I know it's scary, right, with the Bronco. Yeah. So they got the copter up here warming up. So potentially they're gonna airlift him. But yeah, that was a hard one there. So yeah, saw that. So. Obviously you couldn't see where you're going after that, so good idea on just going ahead and stop. So there you go. Alright, almost back to base camp, so as I said, it's always harder coming back up that side for sure, so just luckily, looks like we got the majority of everybody, so that's good. I definitely hope the Bronco guy's okay, because that definitely is a mean lick to suddenly go rolling down a hill. Now, I mean, that was pretty far roll too, so hopefully he's alright. Hopefully we'll hear from him or hear that he's okay, but yeah, scary, that's for sure. Make sure we got everybody with us. Sure do. Good. Hit that rock. That's cool. Alright. Looks like everybody's with us here. Nice. We'll just roll on through. Right back to base camp here. We can get a little bit of breakfast, which would be nice and tasty. Well, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. A little bit scary there for this morning, but I think he's going to be okay, hopefully. He was talking when we got him, so but the main thing is just to make sure that nobody got hurt and any head injuries and stuff like that. Definitely don't want that. So I'm going to get this TOX washed off. We're going to get it back over to the TOX display, and that's going to be the last we're going to see of this particular truck, is they're going to be taking this for them, and we're going to get paid too, which will be very, very sweet. So that'll be nice. Can't wait to work on the other option that we have there too. That'll be good. Alright, let's go get this thing parked. Overall, fun event. I definitely enjoyed it, and learned a lot more about rock climbing, nice and slowly, than I think I've ever learned before, so pretty neat. And some really cool trucks here as well. I like them. Alright, I'm going to go talk to the Kubota guy about the Silverado, see what he thinks, but I think we got ourselves another sale, which will be really, really cool. So, and also, I think, hopefully, I get a ride in the Power Wagon truck on the ride home, or ride down the mountain here, so we'll see how that goes. So, let's talk to Mr. Kubota here. So yeah, man, so I mean, honestly, got these trucks for pretty cheap. In fact, let me take a look here. You can, if you want, you can follow the GMG Truck Shop YouTube channel if you wanted to kind of see a little bit of how this truck came together. If you wanted to, man, I mean, you could do that. Obviously, let me check my phone here. Luckily, we actually got some signal this morning, but I think I ended up buying these, about 2 of them. Yeah, I got them for like 13,000. So obviously, had to put a brand new engine. I don't remember if it's this one or the other one that I'm having to put a brand new engine to. I think this one we just had to change the oil and a few other parts, but had to do a lot of investment to get all the body parts, body panels and stuff put together, get the new nice interior in there, and a lot of suspension work went into this truck, plus also the paint. This was not cheap paint, man, let me tell you. This stuff is not cheap. So honestly, to break even on the purchase, obviously paid $13,000 for this and another truck. Going to have to put a whole new engine into the other one because it's got that cylinder deactivation junk on it that ruined it. And I really need to be able to pay for stuff, man. I need at least $65,000 for this truck, just to be able to pay for all the parts, the tires, the engine mods we did, the interior, the paint. The paint's really the most expensive thing, but I really need that to be able to make it pay for itself. So if you don't mind. Alright, you got a deal? You really, you want this truck that badly? Hey man, you know what? Thanks. And you know what? I was going to probably sell this for like $75,000, so I knocked it down $10,000 for you. All right. All right. Thanks, man. Hey, let's get the paperwork done here real quick. Alrighty, guys. So, got the deal done on the Silverado. That thing is sold for $65,000. I knocked it down by 10 for the guy because he was nice. Let me drive the new concept for the Sidekick Kubota, so that was really cool. But I think I made a pretty good deal there. I actually got both of those for $13,000. Got $65,000 for that right there. We're going to have to drop a brand new engine into the other one, which is going to be expensive, and then modify that to our liking. So that's going to be pricey, but $65,000 plus. Also, I think I got a trailer out of the bargain too. So I mean, honestly, that's not a bad not a bad start for 13,000. Put 13,000 in, 65,000 back, and also that's not counting what I put into that truck with parts. I gotta go take a look at the list, but I think we broke even on that for both of what we're gonna have to do. So basically, with that, I'm for sure paid. I've sure made my money back on that 13,000 and all the parts and stuff that I had to put into that truck, and then the engine I'm dropping in the other. So I think we're good on that. So that's nice to have taken care of, and I don't have to take that truck back. So that'll be good. So I'm going to talk to these guys with the Power Wagon monster truck here and see if I can't get a ride. But it's been some sweet views here. Basically, the event is over and everything. So basically, I'm heading down to the mountain. Heading down the mountain to get my GMC and drive home. But yeah, this has been fun. So, alright guys, so check it out. They have a fully furnished Power Wagon interior in here just for this event. They can take these in and out with the race seats, but they have this thing fully furnished, ready to go. This is an awesome setup, man. And I get to drive this thing down. I mean, this thing is awesome. Looking at some drone shots here. This is one awesome truck. So I get to drive this thing, and this is neat. Oh boy, it's got some great suspension. So driving this on down here, it's kind of hard to see where you're going, that's for sure. Nice turn right there. There we go. It's difficult because it's so high up. Good night, man. This thing's insane. Thank you so much for letting me drive this. We go up and over the log. There we go. Good night, this thing, but it's so smooth, and you have noise canceling in here too? Wow, that's insane, man. This is one insane build, and you can actually... Do you do Monster Jam, or is it more of like an independent Monster Truck series? Okay, independent. Gotcha. Okay, so it's not Monster Jam regulation stuff you do. Okie dokie. I kind of thought that because it didn't look quite right, but I wasn't totally sure. Man, this thing is so smooth. Absolutely love this, man. This thing is awesome. I love the topper you got on the back there as well. Suspension is awesome for sure. Wow, that is really, really cool. It's got some good power to it as well, so. Alright, where do you want me to park it? Park it right here? Okay. Well, man, thank you so much for letting me drive that, because that's a lot of fun, man. Alright, thanks. That is one awesome beast of a truck, people. Also, this Raptor didn't come up. I'm not sure if it had issues or maybe it's just staff. Now, I never saw this Dodge run, but he might be running up and down during the night and stuff while we weren't. So I'm not totally sure what happened there. But anyways, that's a fun event. I think I'm going to grab me a sidekick, drive it on down to the trailer, pick up the GMC, and start heading home. So that will be fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed these videos. I enjoyed my time here for sure. Obviously, got to get back to the grind of building trucks at the truck shop, so that should be fun. Not totally sure what projects we have on the list for sure. We got to drop a new engine in Silverado. We got to get the new TRX built, and then we're working on the concept SUV for TRX as well, which hint hint you might not have heard of, but I just mentioned it. So that could be pretty cool as well. But I really enjoyed this event. This was awesome. The scenery out here is beautiful, and weather's been pretty nice as well, so like that. So I'm just driving on down here, enjoying the weather and stuff, so that'd be good.
Oh, I wish the diesel thunder, a truck that...
Oh, hi Hank, how are you? Yep, I'm doing pretty good, man. So, just got done with the Elk Mountain truck meet rock climb here. I'm just driving down from the mountain to the parking lot to pick up the, I think I keep calling it the GMC, the Chevy Kodiak, going to pick that up in the trailer. So we sold that Silverado, man, and got $65,000 for it. I think that's going to cover the costs and everything of parts and buying the trucks to begin with. Plus, also should cover that engine we're going to drop in the Silverado, which is really, really neat. What? What was that again? Alrighty, guys. So we just got done with Elk Mountain, and apparently it has still been raining out at the truck shop, and it has not stopped. I'm going to stop right here. They should be able to take it back, but I need to get home. There's stuff brewing, apparently. So Hank ended up calling me just as I was leaving out, and apparently it has just continued to be raining at the truck shop, and apparently my house might no longer exist, and the whole neighborhood that I live in might no longer exist. So I'm going to get home. I'm so glad I think I left the Mustang at the truck shop. I'm so glad I did that. I would have hated to invest that much money in that and then ended up losing it. So I'm going to drive home like I'm going to drive home not like a crazed mad person, because I'm getting off the road, so I need to calm down here just a little bit. Man, so my house with the garage could be totally gone. Oh boy, this is gonna stink. I bet the insurance won't cover it either. Alrighty, well, hey guys, I gotta head out here. We're gonna head through town, and hopefully I can get there. It's probably gonna be a little late into the evening before I do. That's gonna be annoying. So I don't know. I'll bring you back when we get back to town and let you see what's going on there. That is a really nice house over there. Alrighty, well, alrighty. I'm on the road, guys. We'll see you when we get there. Alrighty, guys, we just got back in town. I'm not going to go straight to my house. I'm going to go straight to the truck shop here and drop off the truck and trailer, and I'm going to grab either my truck or Hank's or something, and I'm going to go take a look at what's going on. But yeah, it's still raining out here. The storm front just has not left. It looks like we're supposed to get relief here soon, but it's just still raining. I don't think I've seen it this bad in a long time. It's pretty light at the moment. Ooh, sweetie right there. I think I hit a puddle. But it's a little bit lighter, so it's not that heavy. I'm just gonna park it over here and be done with it for the day. Out the lights. I'm gonna go talk to Hank here real quick. Just chill for a little bit. Alrighty. Hank, you in here? Oh yeah. Hey man. Alright, so give me the skinny. What's going on? Yeah, well, as you know, it's just kept on raining, hasn't stopped, and I'm glad you had a good time at Elk Mountain. But yeah, there was a flood advisory and everything, and you know, I was checking on your house as per usual, and the water was getting kind of high, kind of standing everywhere and stuff. So I really didn't think that much about it. But as you know, it just kept raining, and it's still raining out there. I checked on it last night, and I called you this morning, and yeah, it's underwater is what's going on. All right, well, I'm gonna go try and take a look at it. Yeah, well, they got emergency services out there and stuff. They should be getting electrical people. Yeah, they got the whole crew out there, so they're really not wanting you to go out there, but they got stuff going on. Alrighty. I'll go check on what's happening. Thanks for letting me know, Hank. Yep, no problem. Glad you sold the Silverado, though. Yeah, I'm going to need that money. I'm going to take the old Ford here, just because I can put it on a lift, and hopefully I can drive through the water here. Oh, good. Still starts. Alright, let's get this thing all the way jacked up here. go. I'm trying. Back it up here just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, turn on some lights here. Let's see if these automatic gates work. Yep, they do. Alright. Well, that was a nice investment, apparently. Okay, let's go. I really hope my house is salvageable, because I really would hate to have to move again. Well, I kind of do want some more property, honestly. It's like, it was a good house, but I mean, really, I do want to be a little bit more, I don't know, I want more space, I guess. Oh, I forgot how this truck drives, too. This thing drives a little bit on the loose side. And the rear tires, for whatever reason, this truck has never had much grip on the rear tires. I need to look at putting some more weight back there. Something. Alright, looks like we're good to go. Let's drive on down here and see what we got going on. But yeah, that's the thing, it's just, it has not stopped raining since I left, and it was already kind of tall beforehand. Let's see what we got going on here. Oop, yep, got cones and got the department here. Okay, well, let's move over here and try and park for a second. I'm gonna go talk to the sheriff and see if I can go over. Hopefully I can. Alright, hey man, can I get my truck in there? My house is in there, man, and I'd just like to be able to take a look at it. Can't? Okay. In the morning. Alrighty. Alright, thank you, sir. Alright, so yep, they're not letting... Make sure everything's good. Okay. They're not letting anybody in there till the morning. They're supposed to have some more crews and stuff. So I'm going to go back to the shop, and I'm going to see if Hank will let me... I'll either crash at the shop or see if Hank will let me crash at his house for the night, and then I'll come back and check on that in the morning, when hopefully I'll be able to see what's going on with the house. So, yep, obviously they're just working on stuff, probably electrical, and with water and stuff, they don't want you to go out there, but good night. I really want to see what's going on there. There might be a back road. Nope, I don't need to get into trouble for disobeying a sheriff's orders, so we're not going to do that. But it is one of those things. It's like, it's your property, you want to check on it and stuff. But yeah, I need to be smart, and we'll be able to see what's going on in the morning, hopefully, and hopefully the rain will be gone by then. So, all right, I'm going to talk to Hank here, see if he'll let me crash at his place, and we'll go from there. I'm just going to park this out front for right now. I don't see any need to do anything else with it for the moment. Just park it right here, turn off the lights. I'll go talk to Hank, see if I can go to his place. Oh, good morning, Hank. Yeah, good morning. So how are you doing? Well, enjoying some of that coffee you made. That's some good stuff. Yeah, it's from some sort of ranch out in Alma, Missouri or something. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I kind of like it, so... Also, I'm sorry, I'm a little self-absorbed here, Hank, but I totally did not notice you got a garage. Yeah, so I had that built, started building a few weeks ago, but it finally just got done. Well, I have to say, it looks really good. Can we take a peek? Sure thing. Yeah, so I got this to store the El Camino and any other projects I might want to do later on, but got everything kind of moved in, my toolbox and some of my other yard stuff, but yeah, got it in here, got me some darts to play with and stuff, so yeah, pretty cool. Nice, like it. Well, that'll be cool, because I know you wanted to be able to get the El Camino out of the elements a little bit. Yeah, I just kind of want it near home, just so I can enjoy it a little bit. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Alrighty, well that's cool. Well, looks like you need some grass put in too. Yeah, they kind of tore up the lawn a little bit, so they're gonna have some landscaping that they're gonna work on getting done. But other than that, it's a pretty good job they did. Yeah. Well, mind if I head out? Sure thing. How'd you like that breakfast I had waiting for you? Yeah, it was pretty good there, Hank. I have to admit, sausage, egg sandwiches, pretty good. Definitely like them. All right, Hank. Thanks for dropping me off. Yep, no problem. I'll be inside. Alright, well, let's hop into the King Ranch here and see what we can do. We'll see what's happening here. I'm hoping that things have cleared up enough for me to go check out the house, but they may not be. If not, that's going to be a bit of a bummer. So we'll go check out what's happening here. This Ford's definitely been nice. I've liked it. Definitely nice and comfy. Haven't really tried it on pulling anything as far as I can remember, but it's a nice truck. Works good. I gotta remember to keep my speed a little bit more dignified here. Looks like they got a giant excavator here. They've got things closed off again. I'm gonna pull into here and just oh, good night. That's the neighborhood, and this is back behind. Oh, good night. That's a lot of water. See if I can walk along here and see if I can see my own house. That's a ton of water. It's pretty soggy out here too. Well, there's my house. It doesn't look too bad from what I can tell. But everything's basically pretty well underwater here. Alright, well. Let me go talk to these guys before I get any closer and make sure everything is good to go on me checking stuff out. But that's a lot of water there. Alright, well, that's good to know. Yep, alright, thanks guys. Alright, the little command center right there, so I can, as you can see, with how much water there is, I can't really get anywhere right now. So not a whole lot I can do for the moment. Yeah, I think there's a car underwater down there. It's pretty soggy right up to here, so this is just lovely. That's about as close as I can get, I think. I'm going to see if I can go take a back road around. I mean, look at all that water just stuck there. That's insane. Good night. Alright, well, I'm going to go drive around a bit. I think they're working on getting the excavator out to start working on something. They got the drain plug there so no more water goes down that way. I'm going to try and drive around to the other side here and see what I can find. I'm not driving through that. That was way too soggy just to walk through. I can't imagine what my truck would do. Go ahead and stop and grab me another coffee while I'm doing this. Nothing like total ruin and mayhem and caffeine mixed together. Am I right? Oh dear. Alright, let's pull in. Get ourselves another cup here. Alright, thank you. Alright, got the coffee. I think there's a road right out this way here. Kind of a road. Ooh, got a little bit of water through here. That is soft. Come on. Ah, there we go. Alright, made it out of there. That's good. Trying to find a way around here. I think there's another road right over here. I'm hoping. Got some farm fields out this way. I think I should be able to drive this way. Potentially see what's going on here. So there's some It's pretty mushy from here on forward. That's my house and the fence line there. Pretty well underwater. I'm going to try and get a drone shot of that real quick, see what we can see here. Just put that on up. Alright, got the drone shot here coming along, and it's not terrible, but it's definitely going to be more than likely with that much water condemned. Got quite a bit of water in the garage and stuff. So I'm pretty sure that my house is going to end up being condemned with how much water there is. It might be fine, but I'm kind of doubting it. Then you see my neighbor's house there, I think, oh good night, his Bronco is completely underwater, not his Bronco, his Maverick. Another person's car back there is underwater. But you just see how much water there is. It is not pretty at all. And then back here is that drain. I think, yeah, right about there, right back here. And that is just the main problem with all the water. That's a lot of water there. That's a bummer. So basically my house is probably going to be done. That's what I would assume. Hopefully we'll have some better news later today while they work on that. I'm going to head back over to I'm not sure what I'm going to do actually. I'm going to go to the grocery store here and I'm just going to do whatever there for a bit and just kind of wait around and see what happens during the day. Just kind of wanted to be that, keep my focus on that to some degree. Totally blew that stop sign. Need to really focus here just a little bit, but anyways, well, I'm just gonna stop in here at the grocery and see what there is to do. Alrighty guys, so I just wanted to get you guys a quick update on what ended up going on. So I'll show you some footage here in a second, but basically all the houses in that area were demolished due to being unlivable and abandoned and or whatever the term is. I can't think of it at the moment, but basically just they had to be demolished, so they're gone. But what ended up happening was the drain was not properly maintained by the county. County has admitted that, so county is going to be giving all the homeowners that lost their home settlements, and any of the renters, the people that owned the houses and were renting and stuff, they're going to be giving everybody money and stuff. So that's nice. Insurance, I'm not sure if insurance is going to pay yet or not, so I'm still waiting on that. But yeah, just a bummer, the whole thing, honestly. So anyways, we'll show you some drone footage here of what it looks like now. But yeah, everything's been demolished. Luckily I was able to get my stuff out of the house and stuff, but yeah, it's all gone. So gotta find myself a new place, but just wanted to kind of update the end of the video and give you the heads up on what has happened. The house and stuff's it's toast. It's gone. So thanks guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you want to check out the GMG Truck Shop merch in the link down below. That would help me out a whole lot. And thanks for watching.